But welcome to TDA, the day after, your favourite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And we're hosted by great people with great vibes, good-looking people.
Great looking people.
Great-looking people, honey, okay? But it is your favourite shade queen, Might and Royalty. Hello.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the live feed. The voice of reason, the oracle, big man use.
Love it.
And they call me you, man.
Okay.
The pro-black activist.
Okay.
TDA, producer, news analyst.
Okay.
And of course, the melanin is jam-packed.
Always jam-packed.
That's right.
How is everyone doing?
I'm good, I'm tired.
Good.
Got home at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Went out yesterday, went to Rick Ross show, then I went to Lux Sundays afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm recovering right now.
You're recovering.
I'm here.
Love to see
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
How was Rosé?
It wasn't great, for me anyway. I feel like the show got cut short. I think it got cut early because it just ended abruptly. There was no grand finale.
Oh, really?
I went out to the back quickly just to talk to a friend.
It was done.
Came back when everyone was walking out. I said, what? I was like, you finished? What, is the show done? Why are they walking out? It ended abruptly. Apparently there was a kerfuffle at the front and
Oh, really?
something.
Oh.
But even with that said, I just felt like he didn't want to be there. I felt like he wasn't giving us that respect that we was due.
Is this a pandemic show?
What do you mean?
Yeah, was it
something
during
that
meant
was
to be
rescheduled?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I didn't really feel like he cared. Like there was no
There's no energy.
no energy, no real crowd interaction.
Okay.
Speak to us. Like, yeah, I'm in
Yeah.
London. Like, what's up, London? Like, I mean, it felt like he just walked on stage, started rapping, going through the motions, like he was rapping, like he was by himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it didn't feel like he was actually acknowledging
The
people
crowds.
in front of him. He was just rapping.
There was a lot of people as well, though.
Yeah,
What was it?
Brixton Academy.
It was a lot of
The
people.
hood came out.
Did you have any guests?
The hood came out. No, on the flyer it said special guest, but it was just a DJ. Unless the special guest came out way earlier than I got there. Because
Okay.
I didn't arrive. The doors open at 7. I got there around 9:30.
Because I saw Sid's, what's it called?
Story.
Story, and it
Yeah.
said Meek Mill. I was like, Meek Mill's in London, but I didn't listen to it.
No, it was just Meek Mill's track.
Not the dreams
It
and
was
nightmares.
I'm a boss.
Oh, dear.
That's why he said Meek Mill.
Okay.
Yeah. But
That's a shame.
that's the second time I've seen Ross. So the first time was at Indigo O2 some years back, and that was a much better show.
Okay.
Much better performance, energy, stage presence, all of that. This just seemed like he just didn't give a shit.
Did under duress.
Yeah, he didn't give a shit.
That is a damn shame.
Yeah, wasn't great, but
What can we do?
what can we do?
What about you, man? How's your weekends?
It was alright, Went out with the fellas on what day was it? Saturday.
Fairness.
Yeah, yeah, it was good, man.
Yeah, good. Vegan meals.
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
I went to
I did actually. Why you? Sorry, wait a minute. Don't I did actually when that's what your lifestyle is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I mean, like,
You've eaten chicken recently, haven't you?
no.
Also,
not at all.
what do you prefer? Do you prefer seafood or vegan alternatives to meat?
What do you mean seafood?
You can't eat
That's not vegan.
Oh, you don't eat seafood?
No.
Oh,
seafood
that's pescatarian, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you're a vegetarian, you
Oh,
can't
so if
eat
you're
seafood
vegan,
either.
sorry, I'm being ignorant. But because I think I know this, but I'm just forgetting. So vegans don't eat seafood, right?
Nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
Only plant-based.
Yeah, sorry. I'm being ignorant.
It's a difficult life.
It's
Actually,
not difficult, people.
okay. Some vegans looking at you like, okay, sure. But we're gonna open the phone lines today, and we're gonna have the phone lines open today. So you guys,
That was happening.
That's happening, right, Brent?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
So,
it was-
Yeah, so you can interact with us you can call in during the asking,
Topic of the day.
Yeah, topic of the day, what you saying. I'll prompt you guys again and let you guys know. But just if you want to have the number ready, it's 075 6484 1073. And I believe the lovely Brent has pinned it in the chats.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. But my weekend was great, guys. Thank you for asking.
Oh, well, I was about
we're
to.
gonna get there,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
you took it away from us.
So what did you get up to?
What did
what
I
did you
get
get
up
up
to?
to?
So Friday, Friday I was back here.
Okay.
Called No Shade. Saturday, I went out for dinner. I got my hair done.
Okay. Looks very nice,
yeah.
by the way.
Thank you, guys.
It's nice.
Being in the room with men, if Koi was here, Koi would have made the biggest deal of my hair. But thank you. Thank you. I
It's nice,
appreciate
nice. It's nice and long.
Mm-hmm.
it. And yeah.
There's a lot of volume there.
Men are so annoying. So volume. Thank you. So appreciate it.
No worries.
And then in the evening, I went out for dinner. It's kind of something I've been wanting to go for time.
Mm.
It's a bit underwhelming.
Where
Where
did
is
you go?
Can't say it.
Why?
I know you guys know after. I don't want to ruin a black business.
Oh, is it Stalk?
No, it's New Cross. Do you know New Cross? You know what I'm talking about.
New Cross.
Don't say it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll let you know after.
Okay, cool.
But I've been looking forward to it for a while.
I'm surprised you've never been there before. If I'm thinking of the same restaurant, if I'm thinking of the same place, I've never been before.
You've never been?
I'm surprised you haven't been.
No, I haven't been. I didn't even know about it.
What is it, like an old school, like...
That means, I think we're talking about different things then.
It's not old school. It's more like, I think this is relatively new though.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I thought you were talking about 8 or 5.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's what I
I've
was
been 8 or 5.
thinking.
Oh, no. I've been 8 to 5 before.
It's
But
relatively,
now the standard's gone down there.
it's relatively new and it's a new cross.
Yeah. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
I just don't want to ruin black business. But
Okay.
I just think that the food is seasoned on the inside too.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when you eat something, it's nice on the outside, but then when you get, there's no flavor on the inside.
Mm.
It's kind of that. And then my sides wasn't really giving. So I don't know how to approach this because I would love to give them like constructive feedback.
Mhm.
But I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I might just DM them and be like, oh, you know, I was looking forward to blah, blah. It was nice, but
Yeah.
I think to improve,
Mhm.
this would be a good way to.
What type of food did they serve?
It's African food.
Okay.
Because when I went, imagine I got this, I had a reservation for 8 here. When I get there, I was like, oh, I've got a table for 2 for 8. And he goes, oh, is it 8 o'clock already? I said,
You can't.
that
lead,
was a first red flag.
Can't lead with that uncle, man. Come on.
Do you know, it wasn't an uncle, it was a young guy.
I was
So I'm
on
so
there.
sorry, Juno. Okay, do you know what? That was racism. I don't know why I did this.
Oh.
Because he didn't have an accent. He just came up. But yeah, he was like, oh, it's 8 o'clock already. I said, yes, it's 8:01.
Mm.
He's like, oh, okay, you just have a seat, someone come and get you. I said, what kind of, I said, you had a busy day, haven't you? Which is good for business.
Mm.
But yeah, I'll tell you guys now after. It just wasn't giving. I don't know if I'll give them another chance because it's quite expensive. So it's just that. But before we go on with the show, you guys do subscribe to our channel and click the little bell button so you get notified when we go live, when things happen, you get notified. And yeah, we're ready for the first headline. Oh,
Where's Mark?
Marks isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Marks isn't here. I'll tell you why Marks isn't here.
Lies.
Marks is not here because Marks is currently getting a haircut. A haircut, I hear you say. Marks is bald, you say. Marks is switching up his look. You know, last week we were beating the horse dead. This whole deception thing. Marks decided to take one for the team. And we're going to conduct a social experiment. I know that triggers you all, but we're going to do a social experiment. And basically, Marks is getting a lace front. He's getting a haircut.
No, he's not, man.
He is.
Wait, you two agreed to this. This is like
I
you two's thing.
gave him the appropriate links for the right texture of hair.
So he's what? He's gonna come in here with a full set of hair. I don't believe it.
Okay.
When I see it, I'll believe it. Until then, I think I'll just pull in my leg.
Marks is coming in here. He's gonna be on the show today. But when he comes in, Mark's gonna have a new look. Because he's got a special event coming up as well. So he was like, do you know what? So yeah, switch up your look. We literally had a whole conversation over the weekend.
He's going to the GRM gala.
Are you in the mic?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
No, but
Yeah.
he can't do that though.
He can. Why can't he? He's a new look.
But it's not.
But then
his
it's
hair.
not deception because again, remember you already know what Marks looks like.
It's not deception.
You're too quick to agree to that. And that's because it's the man, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're too quick.
We know what he looks like, but other people who don't know him yet,
And that's
will think
fine. Well,
this is his natural hair.
Margs is coming with a new look. At the moment, as we speak, Margs is getting his hair did.
He better shave all his facial hair off then.
Nah, I told him not to do that. I feel that's too far.
Not his mustache, but it's gonna look.
And I said he can get like what's it called, a lineup or something, like neatened.
Yeah.
But I think you can't go like, because when he takes off the hair, now he's just like a thumb. That's dead.
So when he takes off the hair, can he take off the hair himself?
Yeah, he can. But what I suggested, it can last.
What
a few
type of hair
days.
did he? What is it? But what type of style was it? Like I don't get.
No,
it.
it's gonna be like a low cut, like a level 1, but it's
Just
not his usual bold look.
I need to hurry up and get here. I'm so intrigued by this.
But yeah, guys, that's why Marks is late. So Marks will be here with a new look. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Because I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it.
So proud of it.
You're excited.
Very proud of me. Listen, I'm influencing guys in different ways.
What did you talk him into it?
I didn't talk. Basically, we're talking about the GM. He's going
Yeah,
there, whatever.
GRM Gala,
Talking about looks or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, why don't you switch up your look? Because he was talking about like he needs his barber to do whatever. I was like, he ain't got no hair. I was like, actually, and then I showed him like examples, and he didn't. He was like, do you know what? It's actually not too bad. And Marks is. you never know. Wow, say you what you expect him to say no to, he doesn't.
Mm.
Okay.
So he was like, you know what, actually? So I lined everything up properly.
So what? He had to go and buy the piece himself?
No, I did that for him.
Oh,
So
so-
I was the link for him.
Oh, you actually bought it?
Yeah, like. Like-
oh, okay.
We got everything we need. All he's doing right now is just the process. And obviously, because it's last minute, blah, blah, this was the only available appointment. So
This
Wow.
this is madness.
I love it.
Can you check the feed to see what the...
So when he goes to like, so how does it work? Like, would he basically take the lace front to the barbers, then they apply the glue, and then
They do everything. They do everything. And then they'll apply it and then they cut it. Like,
but I mean, you can't go to your regular barber, innit? You have to go to a different barber.
no, but the person that I hooked him up with
Those
can
things.
do all of it. Yeah.
Wow.
Everyone's cracking up in the comments. Like, no way, you're lying. This is hilarious.
Nah, dead ass.
Nah.
I love influencing men to be great, and I think this is an amazing thing. I like when guys are open-minded. You're wearing SPF now.
Yeah.
You're due to get manicure and pedicure. Mark's wearing lace fronts. It's great.
I saw a manicure pedicure place.
But did you?
Yeah, I walked up to it and then
You just didn't go in.
I had to run away.
Another day.
I'm not
No,
ready.
honestly, it's nice. You guys have to pamper yourselves.
I deserve it.
Pamper yourselves. Self-care. It can't just be me and Koi coming up in here with new looks all the time.
Yeah. No,
You're
this,
gonna switch
this
it up
guy-
too.
hold on. What time is his appointment to and from?
This should be done soon, I reckon. It should be done before then.
Someone asks, can he shower with it on?
Yeah, you can. Just shower cap.
Okay.
Yeah. So the glue I recommend, just said he can't really take it off himself.
Okay.
I wouldn't suggest he
All
did it
right,
himself.
you
just in case.
gave him the full rundown, didn't it?
The full run. I'm committed to this.
Was it stuff delivered to your house and then you went to give it to him? Or
No,
something?
I got it delivered to him. So I arranged the person that was gonna
Is it?
deliver and then it got delivered to him. Yeah.
Wow.
I know. If you weren't recording, I would have been there with
So,
him.
so is this
Process.
is this in line with his opinions on the deception, or is this not in line with it?
Yeah, but we know that Marks had no line that day.
Okay.
Marks was on my side until we said Marks was on my side about makeup until we said some girls wear bum pads.
Yeah.
He said that's not on.
Yeah.
So Marks is just wherever wherever he connects with the conversation,
Yeah.
that's where he's at.
Yeah.
But you know bump pads, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you see it in the same light as BBLs?
No,
No.
the BBL's
No.
permanent.
No. Yeah.
Bum pads
yeah,
you take it
bum
off
pads
like
you
take off your pants.
Yeah, but both of them you didn't wear, like, there was a day you didn't have both of them.
No, but
And
like
then
a
the next day
BBL
you
was
had-
like
I know, but when the pants come off, with the BBL, the cheeks are still there.
exactly.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
BBL's permanent because as permanent as it can be.
Mm.
But bum pads, I
Yeah.
gotta put it on
Yeah.
every day intentionally.
Mm.
But BBL, I've already done one intention and it
Yeah.
stays on.
I saw BBL the other day.
Yeah, the girls are not going to the right doctors. And you know what it is? Because basically, if you want to do, I don't know if they do it in this country, but in countries where it's properly regulated,
Mm.
they will not allow you to do more than a certain part. So I might do it. You guys might not even know because
Mm.
they're like, they do your body weight, all that kind of stuff. They measure and they're like, you can't go, you shouldn't go more than this amount.
Mhm.
But because the girls want it exaggerated,
Mhm.
that's why they go to like Turkey and all. These places don't have much regulation.
Yeah.
And that's why people are dying from it. It's literally one of the most, it is the most dangerous cosmetic surgery you can get. It's very dangerous.
Don't die for Nyash.
Don't
You know
die
what I
from
mean?
yash. No, in the wrong way.
Yeah, for real. It goes both sides now, isn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For men, it definitely does.
But yeah, 'cause, like the one I saw, I think it was definitely like a turkey job, you know?
Yeah, you
'Cause
can
there
tell.
was no L. There was no
Yeah.
lift.
Yeah, the worst is
Like-
when they've got the skinny legs, skinny thighs with the
Yeah.
with the ant-shaped bum. Those are the
Yeah.
worst. Those are the
And then
worst.
look
like a
like a
wisdom
duck.
tooth.
innit? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not it. Yeah, it's not it. And I think a lot of people as well, because there are some fitness influencers who've had surgery. There's a girl I followed in America. Actually, might as well say, because she's open about her story. Get Bodies by Jay.
Mm.
And I followed from like when I was in secondary school.
Mm.
And her body looked like goals and whatever it was. Turned out she had her bum done. She got injections. But a lot of people who do it, like, if you go to the gym,
Mhm.
you have a good diet and all that kind of stuff. Because really and truly, it's fat. It's just fat transfer. So if you don't have a good diet and whatever,
Mhm.
it's not going to make sense.
Yeah.
And your food might go in the wrong place. Do you get me? So
Mhm.
you got to maintain it. If you go to the gym and stuff like that, you can actually see one that's not that bad. But again, you can also see women who, they look at that their body hasn't been done, but it's actually been done, but it's because they got what was proportionate to their body
Exactly. Yeah.
and then they work out to maintain it.
And I think that's why I kind of see BBLs in a different light. Because
Yeah.
I feel like you still got to maintain. You still got to
You
put
have
in
to.
time and effort.
Absolutely.
Otherwise,
You have
know
to.
what I'm saying?
Your
So-
diet has to be right. Like if I ever got surgery, I would have to be in a mindset where I'm already disciplined.
Mm.
Otherwise, you get the surgery, it's basically a temporary fix because a lot of girls as well, they do like they go back for like 3-4 rounds.
Mhm.
They've turned it to something that is so like casual, but it can't be that. You need to, I think if you want to get surgery, like you really, really want to get it, I think you need to get yourself in a place where your diet is good already and you're working out consistently. So when you do get it, you can do it. And I think even working out, because it's fat again, it kind of, you can mold it in a way where it can kind of look natural. It doesn't, girls who work out and have had surgery, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
You can tell that, okay, you might have had something, but it's toned. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's difficult, man. But it's a difficult one. But yeah, you guys will see Mark soon, and let's get into this great show we've got planned for today.
Also, Brent, try and get an ET on Marks, man. Let's find out exactly when this guy's coming here, because I need to see this.
What are the comments saying?
Same, they were just all laughing. They're
Just
all laughing,
waiting
all
for it.
short. They're saying Loons ain't gonna let Marks get away with this.
It's a surprise for everyone. So you guys have an exclusive.
Yeah.
Because
so,
everyone else was going to see it either if you're at the event or his...
guys, stay on the live. You're gonna get the laugh
Stay
of
on the
your life.
live. All right, let's get into our first headline.
So proud of this.
Okay, so the propaganda is real. So Tory MP Nadine Dorries has been heavily criticised for retweeting a doctored image that many believe is distasteful of Rishi Sunak stabbing Boris Johnson in the back. Greg Hands, who's the Minister of State for Business, Energy and Clean Growth, said it was dangerous, while Sir Robert Buckland, who's the Secretary of State for Wales, said that sort of imagery and narrative is not just incendiary, but it's wrong. An ally of Miss Dorries tried to come out to her defense and said it was obviously a satirical image. For those unaware, Nadine Dorries is currently the Culture Secretary. Yeah, so it doesn't look too great. Shortly before sharing the picture that was posted by another account on Twitter, Miss Dorries also wrote that Mr. Sunak had stabbed Boris Johnson in the back. It goes without saying that Nadine Dorries is a supporter of Liz Truss. However, some of Liz Truss's supporters, speaking for Miss Truss, are making efforts to distance Liz Truss from Nadine Dorries' actions. Former Northern Ireland Secretary Brandon Lewis, who also backs Miss Truss, said, "It was certainly not the kind of thing I would tweet." He also added it was not a comment from Liz's team, her campaign, or Liz herself, adding Nadine speaks for herself and that this is not a position that Liz would take. The image based on the killing of Julius Caesar is very telling and was obviously an attempt to tarnish the name and character of Rishi Sunak. The death of Julius Caesar, whose murder by fellow politicians paved the way for the establishment of the Roman Empire nearly 2,000 years ago, is sometimes used as a metaphor for betrayal, be it political or otherwise. Sunak supporters feel it was dangerous and irresponsible, especially when considering that fellow Conservative MP, Sir David Ames, was stabbed to death by Islamic State fanatic Ali Harbi Ali in Essex just last year in October. So yes, so that's the first thing that happened over the weekend.
I'm looking at the tweet. It's actually funny.
I'll put the picture.
She's very affordable for that.
I'll put the picture up.
I can't find it. I tried to. Where is it?
I put it's on. I googled it.
Oh,
Yeah, I should
Having
have.
Nadine Dorries' tweet is absolutely, and going images.
It's got images, yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
It actually looks good, doesn't it?
It
Like,
does.
the way
That's
they
a
edit
good.
it, yeah.
That's a good edit.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's a comment here that basically, wait, was this comment actually? It wasn't actually in the YouTube comments, was it?
No.
It was like, okay, cool. So this was like between family members who were discussing basically the Tory party.
And then TDA family.
No, as in, well, the extended TDA family, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But basically, it was actually within their family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they were discussing basically the news and whatnot. Basically, they wrote in. So this is what they said. They said, "We need a new PM and a new political party. The Tories are really a bunch of smug, white entitled, self-absorbed, self-centered, idiotic racists that pull this country out of the largest common market under a delusional notion that a piece of rock languishing amongst the bitter cold winds of the North Sea could really recreate an empire, which previously was ruled over by a realm made up of non-Europeans. The British royal family that once made England great have never descended from English stock. Their DNA is made up of Europeans. At what point does one suddenly think they are pure English when there's nothing in an Englishman's blood that doesn't have European origins? Now that we're out of Europe, we have economic disruptions across the country because we have no workers to work, so productivity has fallen and inflation has risen. I shake my head at the ease at which the British public bought this BS from a small set of clowns with ambitions of running a country at any cost, including the truth. And also, somebody also, this was a response from a listener, another listener, who pretty much said, brilliant. I could not have said it any better. Asked to point to a major benefit of Brexit, and that would be the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak mentioned free ports. Perhaps I don't fully understand how these will offset the damage caused by the stupidity of Brexit. This country of docile, pathetic sheep is governed by a bunch of moronic morons only interested in clinging on to and perpetuating their privileges. We need a revolution and a change to the very system of government.
You used to have a way with words when it comes to insulting people. Damn. Damn.
So yeah, man. I think a lot of people kind of share their sentiments though.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's tired of the Tories and nobody really believes in Labour.
Yeah, so where do we go? Told you, the new black is where we're going.
Yeah, this is why we need a revolution, like they're saying.
We do need a revolution.
Yeah, man. But
Not
yes.
me, I will donate to the revolution. I believe everyone has a part to play in these things.
This is it.
I'm more of the donating part. I'm not really, foot on ground kind of girl.
All right.
Dear.
And our second headline, justice is served. Rebekah Vardy lost.
Yay! We
I was
keep
happy
the
about
caps.
that, you know.
I'm very happy about that. What a hater.
Anyway, let me relax. So
The moronic moron.
Exactly. On Friday, Rebekah Vardy lost her libel case against Coleen Rooney after a scathing High Court judgment described her as an untrustworthy witness who was likely to have purposely destroyed potentially vital evidence. Vardy now faces a considerable legal bill, reported to be about £3 million, after Mrs. Justice Steyn concluded that she probably worked with her agent to leak stories from Rooney's private Instagram account to The Sun. She definitely did that.
She definitely did that shit.
Yeah. Coleen Rooney does not want any compensation or retribution after the Wagatha Christie libel trial, according to her lawyer, who said she's just glad that it's over and that she can get on with her life. Rooney is also reportedly in advanced talks about a documentary series about the trial with a potential deal with Netflix or Amazon Prime.
I would watch that. That'd be a sick show.
For real.
I don't want a documentary type. I feel like it should be like a sitcom, like the girl across the neighbor kind of vibe.
So what? Kind of like fiction, but based on true life?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that way they can exaggerate the story even more. And she goes to their house, sneaking up in their paperwork and everything. That'd be sick. I'd watch that.
Okay. So Rooney's lawyer, Paul Lunt, said on Saturday, speaking to BBC Radio 4's Today programme, Coleen hasn't wanted this. She didn't want any of this to happen. She doesn't want any compensation, retribution. She's never wanted any of that. She just wanted the intrusion that she was seeing into her private life to stop. And that was her sole aim and her sole focus. She has no remaining objective. Certainly she doesn't need the compensation or demands or any of that nature. She's just glad that it's over and that she can get on with her life. Lunt even said they tried to settle the case out of court. But as a defendant, Rooney had very limited choices. He said, you can either defend or you can capitulate. And Coleen was not for capitulating. But we did make every effort to see if there was some middle ground that could be found. And sadly, we didn't manage to succeed on that front. So yeah, what's crazy to me is the fact that they actually tried to settle outside the court.
And that's what I always find so embarrassing, because I'm like, it could have been quiet.
Can you imagine?
But you wanted to make a spectacle out of things.
Yeah.
And the whole time you were lying.
I don't know why she thought she could win though.
That's wild.
Because when you look at the messages, WhatsApp messages and hear about the story, I really don't know how she thought she could
If
win.
you're the only person in someone's close friends and I plant a fake story and it ends up in a newspaper, babes, it's you.
Yeah, of course.
It's ridiculous.
Like,
It's black and white to me.
it's black and white.
Yeah.
And you wanted to do all of that. Like, what did you... Do you know what? I think there must be something. There must be something though. For people who lie, and they have a way out of it and they don't choose the way out. It's like Jussie...
Smell like
Smollett.
Yeah.
Come, like, you've made like a public thing about this now.
Yeah.
That's why I keep hoping Meghan is telling the truth. Because that's going to be a deadly day.
I'm not gonna lie, that whole story there is so confusing.
If she's lying, I swear, I'm not being funny. I'm not coming on the show that day. I can't sit here.
What's the current situation? They still in court?
They're still in court. I saw the last update last week.
Yeah.
He didn't appear in court.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he didn't appear. So I think like probably just send his rep or whatever. So they've moved the dates again or something like that.
Because there must be a serious lack of evidence here. Like, serious
Like-
for this not to have, been concluded by now.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It has to, you know what I mean?
She cannot be lying.
Like, nothing here is conclusive at all. Hence why this has dragged on for so long.
That's crazy.
I'm just hoping
Yeah.
it's the American justice system that's taking the time.
Right.
Because
Because if Tory
Oh.
Lanez had a gun and shot someone as a black man, he would be in prison by now. If I'm not saying he did or didn't do it, but I'm just saying like it wouldn't drag out this long.
it's gonna be bad. If I really pray sisters in lying.
But he does belong to a different tax bracket. And the victim of the shooting is also
he
black.
does, but rappers get locked up all the time.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
guess
I mean-
they kind of have to investigate, I guess.
Mm.
I know,
Because remember
but-
as well, she didn't say anything at first until he
Yeah.
started doing the most online.
yeah,
Then she said, wait a minute, I've been trying to protect you. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Then she then spoke about
yeah.
it.
And also, I don't know the severity of the injury in terms of what was reported, but she never seemed like she was in recovery of any.
No, she was,
Was
she
she?
was. Yeah, she was. Yeah, I remember she wasn't.
If she was, it was very fast. From how it looked to me.
Yeah, I remember
Mm.
she was in surgery, and I remember she wasn't recovering for a while. I think she had to cancel.
Okay.
Something,
It seemed
I
like she
remember,
was just
yeah.
like out and about straight away. I'm thinking,
Oh no,
how?
she definitely wasn't. No, she definitely. I remember there was
Oh, okay,
recovery.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
there was because she had to have surgery and everything,
Okay.
and then she had to the foot had to heal and everything.
Okay. All right.
But boy, anyway, that day
I stand corrected.
it's gonna be topic of the day headline. It's gonna be a whole day. But yeah, let's get into what you saying. Topic of the day. Oh, and this is where you guys come in, by the way. If you would like to chime in on anything we say and call us, give
As in-
us a
okay.
ring.
Yeah.
Let's say cool or comments.
Yeah, call. Yeah, of course you can comment definitely. If you would like to want us to hear your voice.
Yeah, it's an opportunity to be on the show with us,
Yeah,
man.
you're on the show with us.
Call in, guys. If you don't start calling, I'm going to start calling your names out. I can see all the other comments.
Not a name and shame. Do you want to take us there, Eman?
Yeah, well, Brent's going to play us a clip. And that's
Okay.
basically...
I don't mean to belittle anyone, but I'm 21 years old. I don't want to hear anything about bowling for a first date. Bowling and cinema is not a date, guys. Please stop it. We're 21 and above. Those types of dates should stop when you're 16. If you're worried about spending money on a date because you feel like you don't know the girl properly, then don't take me out, please, I beg. I don't want to look like a fool. Don't make me look like a fool because you want to do a cheap date because you feel like you don't know me. No one forced you to take me out if you feel like you don't know me. You could have waited 3 weeks, a month to take me out, but instead you wanted to do 2 days and take me on some cheap little date. Again, this is my opinion. If the girls that don't mind bowling want to come, go for it, but that's not me, sorry.
Do you have a man? Do you have a man? What are you talking about?
You said that you take it where you can. Sis.
Wait, please. Can you play it again, please? Because I want everyone to hear it properly, yeah? Comprehension. Everyone
I don't
who's
mean
listening.
to belittle anyone, but I'm 21 years old. I don't want to hear anything about bowling for a first date. Bowling and cinema is not a date, guys. Please stop it. We're 21 and above. Those types of dates should stop when you're 16. If you're worried about spending money on a date because you feel like you don't know the girl properly, then don't take me out, please, I beg. I don't want to look like a fool. Don't make me look like a fool because you want to do a cheap date because you feel like you don't know me. No one forced you to take me out if you feel like you don't know me. You could have waited 3 weeks, a month to take me out, but instead you wanted to do 2 days and take me on some cheap little date. Again, this is my opinion. If the girls that don't mind bowling want to come, go for it, but that's not me, sorry.
Boo! Boo! Shut up! What are you talking about, sis? First of all, you're 21 years old. Yeah? Pipe down. Yeah?
Listen,
Esther, please. Talk to your sister, please.
Mhm.
I'm gonna lose it.
do you know what is, yeah? Like,
Even if you don't agree with her, I would like you to also take the stance where you're trying to basically argue her point, right? So you tell us what you think,
Yeah.
and then basically get into her back.
try and see from where she's coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what is? That's why I breathed. You know me so well. You really know me so because I was like, okay,
Thank you.
it's wild, but I'm gonna. Okay, so you see at the start she said first dates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna talk about the bowling part because I have nothing to support bowling not being a good first date.
Okay.
But the
Oh shit! Wait. Stop the
Marks is
presses.
here.
Marks is here. Everyone, this is not a drill. Marks
Wait a minute,
has
like-
arrived. Yeah?
Wait. My heart is beating.
Sis with the bowling, we'll get back to the second. Marks, wait, Marks, don't walk in yet. Marks, wait there for a second.
My heart
Don't
is
you
beating.
dare. Don't you dare wait right there.
He's got a hood up. So Mark's coming, please.
I got to prepare myself.
Don't take the
live.
hood off.
We're
Don't
live,
take the
by
hood
the
off.
way. We're live,
Just
yeah.
come- We're live, by the
Why
way.
you wearing the hat, man?
No, wait.
You're messing up the Fox.
We have to do a reveal. Wait.
No, you're
Wait.
in the mud. Is that why you want to come out yesterday? Is that why you want to come out with me yesterday? Because you had an appointment this morning, didn't it?
No, wait. Because he doesn't know I told you guys.
So proud of us.
Wait, what? You
So
told him?
proud of us.
So basically, right?
So proud.
So obviously when the show started, you weren't here. So they're thinking, so Yusuf was like, I went out late yesterday. How am I here before Marks, blah, blah. Because apparently you had a quiet night in. So I said to them, obviously, you got the GRM gala tonight. You've got to go looking proper. So I said, you and I were having a conversation over the weekend. And I suggested to you, why don't you try a new look? And I said, with Marks that you never know what you think he might say no to. He says yes to sometimes. So I said that you were open to getting a lace frontal. as in it gets cut or whatever, a proper haircut. Switch up your look. I said, we had a whole week of deception, no deceiving, all that kind of stuff. I said, so Marks was open to it. I said, I made the right links in terms of, supply, all that kind of stuff. And here we are. They did not believe me.
Technically, it's not deception.
It's not. I said, exactly what I said.
Take your hat, brother. Immediately.
So basically, they've been waiting for you. Everyone in the comments has been dying
Let's
for
stop
it.
this conversation. Take your hat and hood off immediately.
So it's time for the big reveal, babes.
And if you guys are lying to me, I'm going home.
Do you want to reveal? Or do you want them to wait? How do you feel?
I think they should wait till they see the picture.
Oh, no, man.
What are they saying in the chat?
Bro, they're saying they want to see it, bro. They're dying for it.
They say lose ain't gonna forgive
You know what? Fuck it, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Camera? Is the camera on him?
This
It's a
camera
big reveal.
on me.
Let's go.
Which one is the camera? Which one's the camera?
And all I gotta say is,
My heart is pounding.
people, I'm so disappointed.
You guys are fucking liars, bro.
What
I
do
knew
you
it.
think of me?
I knew you were lying.
What?
Thank you so much.
I knew you were lying.
So proud.
Are you not crazy or something? Lace front.
In what world would Marks
Never.
ever do that?
Never.
You're a liar.
I was even like to them, I was
Why
like,
Why did you buy that?
I didn't buy it first. I was just asking him. I was like, "You're trying
I'm
shit.
telling you,
You're lying."
Esther sold it.
Yeah,
so
but
proud.
then-
I
So
sold
proud.
it so well.
But then she
Yeah.
just sold it to me. I'm like, really? Like she actually.
There was too much detail.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
so proud of myself that
Do you know what
I said, damn.
convinced me? It was you saying, "Yeah, I linked him up with the plug and this." And
Oh, yeah.
That's what convinced. I was like, "Oh."
And then in your mind, you're thinking, I knew he wanted to go Rick Ross. No, that's why he didn't come out last
Yeah,
night.
that tied up. I was like, yeah, I shouted him to come out, but now I want to stay in. I'm thinking, maybe this is why. Nah, Esther, you know what?
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
real,
I
man.
appreciate that. Thank you.
You got me.
Thank
You
so
are
much.
sick, man. Never doubt me, man. Never doubt me.
You know, I literally text Mark and I was like, come in with a hat on. Because thinking, I've done all of this. If this man walks in bold, I'm going to be pissed off.
Nah.
It's clean, man.
I love
It's
it.
clean.
Huh?
You look lovely.
Thank you. Supposed to be. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, listen. Gonna be
But
sharp
you need to
tonight.
be, because we're going to get into the outfits tomorrow, Marks.
Mm.
I don't want to have to get into you, babes.
I know it's me. It's not. I'll be fine.
Okay.
I represent you everywhere I go. It's fine.
That's true.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're-
Every story that you put up this evening, I'm on TPA tagged in it. Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna remember. Cause I'm a man. I'm a live in the moment kind of man.
Yep.
But I'm gonna try and be a different kind of man tonight. I'm gonna snap and stuff.
Amen.
I don't
Yes.
do that. I just enjoy my stuff and
You report live.
keep it for me. But I'm gonna do what you want.
All right.
I'm
We
gonna
appreciate it.
the whole experience.
This is
Love it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Everyone's saying, "What the anticlimax?"
Oh, shut up.
That's what you get. That's what you get.
how can
That's what you get.
Why would you ever think that?
Hmm.
But I sold it. I was
No,
even
you-
like,
no, you sold it
you're
well.
in SPF. I was like, you're very close to getting a manicure and pedicure. I was like, you guys are open-minded.
You can't
I
be
love
trusted
it.
anymore.
I love that. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Thank you so much.
proud.
Is that why you kept saying that?
Yes.
I thought you were saying it because you were proud that she convinced him to do it.
No.
Not that you're proud that she's lying so well.
No.
In Brent's mind, he's thinking, why do you even believe this?
I know Max too well.
No, you know what it is? Because you're kind of a maverick, innit? So I'm like, you know what? Marks might say, fuck it, I can do what I want.
Do this.
That's what I thought. I thought you were on your, fuck, I can do what I want.
At the grind,
And that's what I played on.
And that's what
I played on.
You know what I mean?
If I was going to do that, then I'd go Turkey and do the full thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that
but
makes
what
sense.
else?
Yeah.
If I could do what I want, I'll
Yeah.
just go and do it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do the week. That's
Temporary
crazy.
stuff.
Yeah.
You might even ask how you're going to take off.
But you know what the thing is? I knew.
No, you didn't.
What?
No, don't.
Your heart was no, you there.
Emmanuel was playing along. He was playing along. He was definitely playing along.
Oh,
No, he
Iman,
wasn't.
knock it off.
No,
No,
Iman-
because
he was
no,
not.
Brent. When you
No,
got
he
up here,
wasn't.
Iman was like, "I'm so nervous." How was that playing along?
No.
No, Brent.
Emmanuel,
Brent
no,
knows
no.
me. Brent knows me.
Emmanuel, please vindicate yourself. I don't understand.
100. I did not doubt Marks. 100%.
I don't believe
No,
that.
I don't
What?
believe it.
I don't believe
I
that.
don't believe it. I think you believe
The
it.
way you reacted when Brent
Serious?
got up here, you were
Yeah.
like,
I was like, my
I
heart
think-
is beating. My heart is beating.
Initially, we both didn't believe it, of course, and then I think as you were convinced, just like
I think
I
you
was
were
convinced,
convinced.
you was convinced.
I think you
I
were
wasn't
convinced.
convinced, you know.
Especially when I threw in the SVF and the manicure and pedicure, you were convinced. I'm proud. My first prank on the show.
You did well.
More to come.
You did well.
I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping for.
You
I
wouldn't
was-
even have a lace
I
front.
wanted to see it. I wanted to see it.
See, Esther's got a lot of. Actually, let me not go there.
What is it?
I was going to say a lot of potential deception.
No, I'm just acting. I'm an actress and a liar. But so basically, we're on topic of the day. So the clip. So okay, let me try and
We're
pull up the girl.
gonna play it back first.
Oh,
Gonna play
again.
ball, yes.
Yeah.
Let him-
We don't want to hear this witch's voice for the third time, man.
Not the witch.
Alright, cool.
Either, why am I doing it? Like I ain't heard it already.
Go on, let's go.
I don't mean to belittle anyone, but I'm 21 years old. I don't want to hear anything about bowling for a first date. Bowling and cinema is not a date, guys. Please stop it. We're 21 and above. Those types of dates should stop when you're 16. If you're worried about spending money on a date because you feel like you don't know the girl properly, then don't take me out, please, I beg. I don't want to look like a fool. Don't make me look like a fool because you want to do a cheap date because you feel like you don't know me. No one forced you to take me out if you feel like you don't know me. You could have waited 3 weeks, a month to take me out, but instead you wanted to do 2 days and take me on some cheap little date. Again, this is my opinion. If the girls that don't mind bowling want to come, go for it, but that's not me. Sorry.
Okay.
Right. So, okay, do you know what? Yeah. I get what you're saying because I think sometimes with guys want to do cheap dates. The cheap date and the whole I don't know you, I get it.
Mhm.
Because I feel like just because you don't know me, I think a date is for you to get to know me more, right? And before we go on a date, ideally we should have talked to them. You should get kind of a feel of what I am.
Mm.
But a lot of guys do the whole cheap date because I don't know you. So I get it. If you feel like you don't know me, you don't want to put intention behind planning something properly, then don't get to know me. Don't come on a date with me.
Is the whole point of that it's supposed to be cheap, or is it just an activity? Because I don't understand what you mean. So what's a proper date then? Because what do you have to spend? If you spent proper money if you went to an expensive bowling alley, is that a proper date if it's not cheap?
No, but you know what it is?
Yeah,
I think
I'm not gonna
no,
lie.
but
This
you know
whole
what
thing
it is?
is just
No, I
bullshit.
think girls wouldn't know how much is necessarily spent. We wouldn't think about the money
Yeah.
if a lot of guys didn't emphasize the fact that the first date should be a cheap date. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like that's probably what she's kind of responding to. Because a lot of guys do emphasize the fact that it's got... Because really, if you go on a date and you have fun, I don't care whether you spend £5, 100... Like, I don't care what you spend. But a lot of guys emphasize the fact that because I don't know you so much, you're not worth spending over X amount of money on. So I think that I understand her frustration about is that if you don't know me, if you feel like you don't know me so much, why you want to go on a date with me? However, I do think the whole bowling stuff, I do think cinema is not a good first date.
I agree
Because
with
first
that.
date, you're meant to get to know someone. We can't really talk in the cinema
I
and
agree
it's
with
just not really the place for it.
Mm.
Bowling, however, I think bowling's a fun date.
Yeah.
At my age and beyond, I would still go on a bowling date. I think it's fun. So I can't really help it. Apparently she got really dragged, but I don't know, man. I can't.
Did she get dragged? Yeah.
Yeah, but she got dragged.
So they cooked
Of
her
course she
up.
get dragged.
Typical drags.
She put that on TikTok, she's definitely
She's
getting
coming
dragged.
with bare vim. Like, why are you so angry, bruv?
So she's saying. So what's a proper date then? What does she want? To go to dinner and just
I
spend
don't
money
know.
or something?
I think maybe she wants a dinner. But even dinner, like I don't feel like even a first date.
You can get cheap restaurants. You can eat.
Yeah, but even that though, I think the person would have to be interesting. I'd rather an activity for a first date.
Mm.
Or
I just
like
don't
drinks.
understand the mindset to what she's speaking to. Is it the activity she doesn't like, or is it the fact that there was not enough money spent? Like,
I think it's activity. So she's speaking to bowling and cinema, and she's equating that to being something that you do when you're younger. So if you're she's saying I'm 21 plus, let's do
Okay, then,
something.
so if it was a
better.
nice sunny day and he wanted to say, okay, cool, I'm gonna get to know you. We'll go to a nice park somewhere and have a picnic. Is that too
She's not
too
texting
cheap?
back.
Huh?
That girl on the clip, she's not texting back.
Yeah, but he wants to get to know you though. And talk.
Exactly.
So what does she want? She just wants you to spend money, or does she want you to take time
think-
and know her? What does she want?
I think
I feel like it's
do
money.
women attach, money to value? So if you value me,
Yeah.
you'll spend money on me. If you
Mm.
don't spend money on me, it means you don't value me. Is that
I think
equate
I
those
think
two?
a lot of people think that. I would actually, I would think that. I think if we only ever do 3 things,
That's when women mess themselves up here because
Mhm.
men with money don't value it and care about it. So people, you
That's
think
true.
he cares about you because he's spending money. He's got shitloads of it.
No,
He
that's
doesn't
true.
care.
That's true. But if I was dating a
You know
guy,
what I mean? Facts.
that is very true. But if I was dating a guy and we only ever do 3 things,
What do you mean? This what, the same 3 things as
No, she means
just
free.
free, as
Oh,
in like
free.
it don't cost you a thing. Like it's free every time.
But what's
It's
out there
difficult
that's
not
free
to
though?
place value on money.
What's
Huh?
out there that's free?
Take a walk,
Walks,
go to the park,
museums,
do picnic in the park.
picnic. No,
It's October, we're doing picnic again, bro.
Picnics are not free though.
Uh-huh.
You gotta pay for the food.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm not that. It's not anything I can say. You're proper
I
spending
know.
money.
I'm
Do
joking.
you know what I
don't really
mean?
go picnics.
Come on, mate.
Mm.
Museum. That's why we did this asking for a friend.
Yeah.
What would you do the other day?
No, if a guy's always taking him 3 days, I don't think it's because he doesn't value you, because he hasn't got any money. Like
Yeah, but that's. But I think
he
it's-
hasn't got any money. That's
But
just a fact.
let me know that, because a lot of guys wouldn't tell you that. So
Yeah.
if I know that, then I can understand that. But if you don't, I feel like you don't value me. You're just trying to tick off certain number of dates and hoping you get some pussy at some
It's
point.
just, I think this is social media stuff. People just chat shit. Everyone just chat shit. No one cares. I'm gonna take you out to wherever I want to take you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're gonna eat whatever cuisine I pick. You find on the menu,
Cuisine.
and you're gonna eat it, and you're
Yeah.
gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna love my company. And it ain't none of your Ross Club business how much I spend because you're not even gonna see the bill. People just chat shit.
But that's the
Like-
thing, because I think a lot of times it's chatting. Because when you're in the situation,
Mm-hmm.
you're fine with it. Even
Yeah,
when I came
like,
on your pod and I said
exactly.
about coffee dates,
Yeah, you're capping in
I was
it.
like, no.
Yeah.
Please, if a guy takes me on a coffee date,
Yeah. Also, yeah.
I'll get behind
Yeah,
the table and make the
if-
coffee
if-
myself,
if
mate.
you
go,
If you
exactly.
like the guy enough as well,
Exactly.
you're going. If you like the guy enough, you're going.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. But I think
Yeah.
with her, like, she's just equating cinema and like bowling to something childish.
I think she
I'm
just
not
doesn't
sure what she
enjoy it
thinks.
though. Because if she liked bowling, she couldn't have that much vim for it. If that
True.
makes sense. She just
True.
doesn't enjoy those kind of things.
I don't think it's enjoyment,
What is it then?
because I think that if she found a guy that really likes her, they could do bowling. I think it's just she, in her mind, she wants like a date should be of a certain
Mhm.
kind of caliber and like a date.
Okay,
is
so
of
if he
certain
pulled
level.
up in a brand new Benz and he's got a Sky Dweller on and he's got all the off-whites and Louis this,
Yeah.
but he took her bowling, is she cool with that? Is she gonna mess up her future earnings
She
and
would
her
love that.
potential?
She would be a champion at
Yeah,
bowling.
she'll love it.
Oh, she'll say
I reckon she would love it.
Yeah.
Strikes
She would
and
love
then
it.
move like Homer Simpson, innit?
She would absolutely love it. But I do think it's like she's 21, she's young.
Mm. Do you think the type of date depends on the intention?
Not necessarily. What do you mean?
So basically, if a guy,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. So if a guy is serious about her, thinking,
I think it is. I think because if it's like, especially them guys that do activity stuff and guys who take the time to find
Yeah.
out and find places and cool spots to bring you, there is intention. Man, that just dinner,
Take you to the bar
and
to
dinner
been
and
to
drinks
5 times.
and dick is.
Don't you walk to a
Get me.
bar and they say hello to him because they've seen him before?
No, it's foolproof. Dinner, drinks, dick. It's full. It's
Which
just-
one?
You get me? So
Oh, okay.
if you,
Dinner, drinks, dick.
it's just yeah.
The 3Ds, honey.
Yeah, 3Ds. Yeah, that's almost foolproof. You get me? So
That's so funny.
if he takes you somewhere else, I think it means more. You get me?
Yeah. Because for me, I know that, and I think a lot of women as well, if a guy, for example, invites me to his house,
Mm.
for the first time we're meeting up, sir, let's be guided. I'd only give you a chef.
I
So
cook.
you're
I
a
was
chef
about
in a
to say though,
restaurant.
I cook. What's wrong with that? I live in my
Yeah,
house. I don't want to go nowhere. You want to come and meet me? This is where I'm at. I'm telling you, all right, come into my space. I'm gonna make some food for us. What the fuck do you want? 'Cause
If
I'm
I
not
don't
going
know
out.
you-
I don't want to go out. I'm not going out. So you tell me what you want to do. What do you want to do?
When you're ready to go out, you let me know. This ain't it. I think, yeah. I know, like, for a lot of women, like, first date, a guy trying to be in your house, or, like, yeah, inviting you around to his house is a bit,
Mm.
it's a bit of a amber.
Red, no?
So it's
more
amber.
red.
It's amber because you feel as though you're just trying to line you up for sex, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, it's that. And I think, obviously, the safety part comes into it anyway, but women think that all the time. But it is, like, more like you're trying to be in a place that's convenient enough where it can easily lead to sex.
I've never understood that mindset because I'll have sex with you anywhere. Like you're not safe. You're not safe in the restaurant.
You can get it anywhere.
You're not safe nowhere. So I've never understood that mindset. It's like, oh, look at you lowering yourself into a false sense of security. Like what? You think you're safe out here? Okay, cool.
Yeah, actually ridiculous. Ridiculous. No, a lot of women do think that. Like from early on, if a guy's inviting you around early on, it's a red.
I've lived alone since I've been 16. I went back now. 17, I've been alone. No looking back. Yeah. It's my space, is where I am. I don't when you say that, what do you want me to do? It's not abnormal. This is where I live. This is where
but that's fair.
But come to my house. I'm here.
Yeah, but let's meet in a mutual space first.
Yeah.
Couple of times. And you're always in your house. You live there. You've lived there since where come out of your house. Get out of your house, sir. Let's do something. I think that is intention as well. Because if you want to go on a date with me and you actually want to get to know me, you will put some kind of thought and effort into planning for first date. I think stuff like that with women.
I wouldn't invite a girl
So
to my house for the first date unless I just wanted to smash.
I don't think it's not a date like that. It's just what the intention is. Because some people can talk and get to know each other. It's not necessarily like that. Like, why can't we spend time together? It's like, it speaks to the intentions of the people. Like, what's in your brains? What's in the mindset? I'm saying, it's nothing untowards, or there's nothing vindictive going on. There's no interior motive.
Yeah,
like, why can't we chill out and talk? I don't understand what's wrong with the world.
That's what we know, innit? But from their perspective, that's not how women see it. That's the problem.
Yeah, from women's point of view,
Because it's not even like it's a date. It's not a date. We're gonna have our first date. Our first date, we'll go out and we'll do something proper. I'm not talking about it. I'm saying, come with me. Let's chill out and interact and talk and speak and get to know each other. Put the world to rights. Have some conversation. This is, like, you know what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, but I do think that. But then what you're saying is kind of different. It's you get to know someone, you guys enjoy each other's company. Like, oh, let's meet up. It's not really a date.
Yeah.
There are guys who like the first date.
Okay, yes,
Is
like, come to my
come
yard.
to my
babes.
house. No, I don't flipping know you.
No, that's not a date though.
Do you get me? And that's what a lot of guys try and that's where you see the intention. And I guess that's where women would then put like money. You want to spend money and valuable and intention because your house for the first date.
But that's common in the culture because everybody's just linking, innit? So that's like a linkage. It's like when you get to know
linking is
someone,
never dates.
and then it's like you go to the yard and you link them and do their thing.
Yeah.
For real, linking and dating is two different
It's
things. Like
different
more
thing,
people
exactly.
link than date. You get what I'm trying to say?
exactly.
Like, not a lot of people date. People just
Exactly.
linking each other. So that's why, because they're just linking. You meet someone. That's your first way. All right, cool. When you're free, I call you. Come to my yard.
Yeah,
Because that's just a transaction. That's what happens, isn't it?
exactly. So
But I
think
suppose both
date is
people
different.
are in it for the same thing. Because if you wanted that, then you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, exactly. So you would,
Yeah.
you wouldn't mind. But I think when it's got like that date title there, I think with date I equate effort, some kind of effort. It doesn't have to be the most effort where you've been researching for 40 days and 40 nights, but some kind of effort, something different to the norm.
So basically, dinner and drinks is not cool.
Oh, it's good for me.
Okay.
Good to dinner and drink. No, that is good. But I think with her, I don't. Just from obviously I don't know the girl or anything, but just from the clip, I've heard a lot of women think that way, especially that age. I think she's young in her thinking, and I think that she's looking too much at what other people are doing in terms of how they date and whatever it is. And she's just seeing, but maybe she doesn't enjoy it, but she didn't say that because I feel like she would have made that very clear, like it's not something I enjoy. She's just seen it as this is something that's childish. Do you know, because she's like, we're 21 plus, we're big people now.
Yeah.
Not that big, we're in 21, but there's that. But do you know what I mean? So I think with her, she's just seen it as this is a childish act. But it isn't. It's flipping cinema. Do you know how expensive cinema is as well?
But
Exactly.
Top Golf.
Who?
Top Golf.
That's fun. I think honestly, I think the nice, not perfect, but a really good first date is activities. I think it's something fun.
Well.
It's something like activities, like Top Golf or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I just think it's because it's not as, the pressure isn't too high.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because I think dinner, women that wouldn't like a man like a dinner or whatever,
Yeah.
dinner's like meeting you. If you're boring, oh my gosh.
Also, I got a question from one of the listeners, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Natty P. So what's our thoughts on people saying that broke men shouldn't take girls on dates? So if you're broke and you have no money, should you be trying to date women?
No.
I think that you should have other priorities.
Just concentrate on getting.
I am with you on that.
I think if you can afford it, if you can afford it, that's fine. But if it's a thing where you're breaking your bank to make this happen, even though I do think broke people deserve to have fun as well, but I just think that, if you find someone who doesn't mind minimal dates, That's fine.
Have fun within your means.
Yeah, have fun with it. But I
basically.
think if you're breaking the bank to date, I think you got
But the
priorities
issue
to
is when you're
focus on.
broke, your means are very small, and most women won't really want to
Deal with that. Yeah.
That's the thing. They don't.
That's
they don't deal with
reality,
that.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah. I don't think
sticky
broke
one.
people should not date,
yeah,
but I think if you can afford, if you're broke and you can spare it,
yeah.
fine. But if you're breaking your bank to date,
Should broke men pretend like they're not broke?
Fake it till you make it, right?
It depends how.
Yeah, you gotta fake it till you make it, man. I think everybody deserves the right.
There we go. There we go.
yeah, because but it depends how though. Like
but
if
if
you're
you're-
faking it,
Yeah, but if you're broke and you have no money and you want to go on a date, how do you fake that?
Creativity.
how
Yeah.
you take a walk in the park.
And borrow.
Don't be borrowing from
Oh, you mean borrowing
Yeah.
and stuff like that? Okay.
No, see, I'm against that. I think
No,
faking it till you make it when
yeah.
you're broke, or should broke men? What was it you asked again? Should broke men?
Pretend like they're not broke.
I think it really depends, man. If you're pretending, if part of your pretense
Yeah,
is to borrow from people and literally do all that stuff,
yeah.
don't.
I'm not gonna lie.
Be- sing your reality.
If you have no money, listen, we're
Wait,
living
wait, wait.
like we're living.
Wait. We should sit in a reality.
Yeah, as a sit in your reality and like accept the fact that you're broke and do something about it.
No.
Don't pretend it to the point where you're borrowing from
Yeah,
people
that's
because you
what
can't
I'm
pay it back.
We're living in a world where we've got expenses. So if you're that broke that you can borrow money for dates,
Stop it.
then what about the money for everything else in your life?
Exactly.
This is not a priority, right?
Like honest, that's the least of
What
my
about
worries.
your rent? What about food?
Read DJ Blackstar's last comment, please. This is interesting.
Broke people deserve love too, but you should know your level when picking your other half.
Do you agree?
Obviously,
I agree with that,
people
yeah.
deserve love. I never said if you're broke, you shouldn't have sex. You can have sex. If you can get free pussy, then
Wait,
go
wait,
and
Mark,
take
you said
it.
love.
Don't
Wait,
date.
Are we saying?
We said love,
Are
not
we
sex, baby.
saying-
No, but I'm saying don't date.
A lot of broke men are having sex.
Are we saying that one's level should only be what one looks to attain?
What do you mean? What?
Well, like if you're broke, stay broke.
Only look to
Get broke
approach-
chicks.
Yes.
No, but
No, but
don't
one
be
second, let me
someone
cut
who's
you. Yeah,
materialistic.
there's a certain look here. All of us here. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how you present. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah, there's levels. Yeah, because women like money and they like all these kind of things. You know what I'm trying to say, like the way you present. Yeah, so there's levels to certain things. If you're not in a certain tax bracket, if you don't earn a certain amount, there's certain type of women you are never going to sleep with. You can look at them as desirable as they are. It doesn't matter what your hopes and your dreams are. Yeah, if you don't earn a certain amount of money, you will never get those women.
Yeah.
Ever. And if you want them, yeah, go and get some money. Like, basically.
Get your
You
money
know what I'm
up,
trying to say?
get your money up.
Get your money up. So realistically, you date within your level, within
Yeah.
your means.
But
Yeah.
this isn't the message that we want to stand by, right? Because we are suggesting that, let's just say, broke is on a rating scale, right?
Mhm.
If you're 2 as a broke man,
Oh, here you go again.
you know,
Go on,
I'm
just-
saying this is what we were talking about.
Brain
right?
loves the two.
Go on. Go on.
If I'm a 2 on a broke scale of 10, 1 to 10,
Yeah.
should I be looking to date anything above 3?
No, not unless you get to 3, because you can't afford it.
No,
You
no,
can't-
but do you know what?
You're not
though?
gonna. You can't afford. You don't frequent in the places where the 10s are. Anyway, you can't get them. It's not possible. I'm not telling you don't have any dreams. Don't worry about the girls. Focus on yourself.
You can't afford
Raise
the
your
tickets to
level
get
up,
there.
and then go out and get what you need to get.
but do you know what I say
I
that-
personally agree with you. I personally agree that broke men should not be looking to attain or attract any other women outside of 2, right?
Forget that. What if she? This is what she does for herself. Yeah, fine dining, Hakkasan, Novikov. You get what I'm trying to say? She likes to find the things in life, Louis Vuitton bags, whatever, and she's buying this for herself.
Yeah.
Not nobody else getting it for her. This is what she gets for herself.
Yeah.
If you can't match her level, yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Facts. Facts.
Don't bring her down. Don't bring your bullshit to her.
But you know what I
See
do
I'm
think
saying?
though? What I was gonna say though, there are like the anomalies where the guy can be broke, but he's broke with a dream. of not being
Potential.
broke
Yeah, I
anymore.
love potential, but how long does potential last though?
That's the thing.
Because
Women have
potential can fall
do you get
through
what I mean?
to nothing. You know, it's a risk.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily think if you're like on a broke scale of 2, you can't. It's impossible for you to be either 4 or 5 or whatever, because there are some women who will accept that. But also, I think it also depends on the kind of person, because you know, certain women, if say for example she does a lot of things for herself, she might like that might be her thing. So she
Amen.
might not need you.
Yeah.
What she needs you for?
Oh, so
is
she wants
not-
a beta
might
male.
think
She might just want.
She wants
Yeah.
a
She
beta
might just wanna
male.
come-
She
that
might
just-
just want Willie. She might just want Willie.
I wasn't going with that, but she might just want company. Or do you get what I mean? So I feel like you have to be like for like in terms of what you want. So if you're someone who you can't afford a lot of things, what she might need you for, the needs she wants, she needs from you, might not be material stuff. But I don't think you can be a broke person dating someone who is materialistic.
You have to stumble across that with dumb luck. How do you find that?
And that's the thing, it's an anomaly.
You get me? You couldn't find that. Like,
it's an anomaly.
You couldn't go out of your way to say, this is what I'm going to... You'd have to stumble across it and be lucky and
By
count your
chance.
fucking lucky stars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's true.
Focus on yourself, man. Because honestly, if you focus on yourself and you build yourself up and everything else that you want
It'll fall into
will
place.
fall into place. It will come. People
That's
will chase
period.
chasing the wrong things. You don't chase girls. You don't chase girls. You work on yourself. You make yourself more desirable.
That's it.
Suppose he believes that he isn't too. Though.
What, money-wise?
Your bank account told you so.
Yeah, you can't.
So you're saying fact is fact.
Yeah, fact is fact. So you know,
When your
Especially
direct
when it comes to-
debits are coming out and now you're minus, whether you believe it or not, the facts are there.
And if he's able to basically fool her into thinking that he isn't a two, and then he gets with her, and then he's able to now marry her, and then she cheats on him, and then
Where are you going with this? And what?
I was thinking.
It's a lot of and then.
I was following.
Yeah, I was following. And then cheats on her. I said, what?
I was like, wait, what?
I thought you meant if she marries him, then she finds out he's broke.
Yeah.
He's the thing is right to do that. You're allowed to sell dreams. You can fake it till you make it. If you get through, no one can't stop you.
Yeah, but if I find out though, say a guy makes me believe he's this and that, whatever, then we get married, then I find out you're in hella debt, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm walking away.
So kudos if he's able to deceive her and get through, then cool. But if not, if she catches him, then cool.
No, if you do all of that and you get her, you need to work extra hard to make sure she never finds out. Because once she finds out, deny it.
Can I ask a quick question? Yeah. Do you think it's important, or do you go out of your way to find out where you would go on that first date?
No, baby, just let me know where we're going. I'm gonna meet you there. Actually, no. What do you mean?
So basically, like, you want to know where you're going before you get there.
Oh no, I mean definitely for safety
Yeah.
purposes. Yeah.
The thing, most dates, I don't know. Are dates meant to be surprises? Like,
No, because I'm basically.
You can't do it.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, it's
No,
like
no,
they
if
don't know. I'm gonna
If
pick
it's
you
a
up on
first
the
date,
ticket
you
somewhere.
can't surprise me on a first date.
I don't normally do that. I normally just
That's how
tell the person where we're
people's
going.
organs get sold. You can't surprise me on a first date. That's so dead. You like if we're dating over time and then you want to surprise, that's fine. But on a first date, I need to know where we're going.
So you don't want the man to come pick you up and take you somewhere.
Okay, it depends because you date in different ways. So there's guys who like I've known you, I've seen you about blah blah, and then now we're dating. So we kind of got had already like a high bias situation before.
Okay.
That kind of person, and I already know what you're about. I wouldn't mind you picking me up. If you're like a stranger I've just met and we just started talking, and you're gonna, I would never tell you where I live. I will meet you if you want to pick me up, I will meet you like around the station or something. But guys like that who I don't really know, I'd rather get myself there.
Okay.
So that if I need to leave this, I can come up with an excuse. My house, something's going on in my house. I need to go, and I can carry myself back home.
Okay.
I don't like to be dependent on people for.
And if a girl was to
Right.
ask you, like, where you taking me?
Yeah.
Or where are we going?
Yeah.
Would you feel some type of way about it?
No, I wouldn't. Because I normally volunteer that information anyway.
Okay.
And I think she, wanted to know where you're going is fine because you want to know how to prepare.
It's safe.
That's what I'm thinking.
And what to wear.
Yeah,
Like,
that's exactly-
Because
that's-
don't have me
that's
out
basically
here
what I'm
just in casual and trainers.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get there and it's a nice restaurant. Everyone else heels. I'm thinking, oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
Think a guy can say, I'm not telling you where we're going, but dress this way.
Yes. And that's what I do. I think if
Like-
a guy says to
Yeah, make sure you wear heels, make sure you look in whatever, wear black, sleek dress, whatever. So then she'll get okay. Based on the attire, I can kind of guess maybe where we're going.
yeah. And that's what I do. So if it's like a surprise, of like, we're going out, come pick you at this time.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, heels or trainers.
Yeah.
If you let me know heels, I know what I'm kind of going with that,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
look.
Yeah. If
It's like casual or not
if a guy
casual.
tells you to wear jeans and trainers and a rough top, like you're about to go rock climbing or something. You know what I mean? Like
If he says, don't wear your nicest trainers.
Yeah, you're setting the scene already, innit?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
So you got to know, man. Communication,
Yeah.
and safety. Do you have any comments that we need to read out?
Not per se. There's been so many. Shout out to Laura. Laura is in here causing a ruckus.
Love Laura.
Yeah, Laura writes a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
big
her-
up you, Laura.
Yeah,
And her
big
comments
Laura,
are
man.
sparking a lot of conversations, a lot of back and forth with everyone. So
Nice.
shout out to Laura, man.
Absolutely love it. That's all. That's it on the topic of the day, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I was going to ask one more question, but I thought, you know what, let me leave it.
Go on.
Okay, good. So basically, so
If you insist.
If you insist.
in terms, because I know obviously women will say it's not about the money, it's the thought that counts. We've heard that for
When we like you.
yeah. Thank you very much. But in terms of like dates now, what's acceptable? Do you think? How much money do you think the man should spend? Because you're saying, for example, dinner and drinks is cool, right?
Yeah.
But if it's dinner in Nando's, you won't be happy, right?
I'm a different kind of girl.
Okay.
Remember if prompt that people could call in if it is that they want.
Yes.
Yeah, guys,
Yes.
call in. The number's right there at the top.
It's pinned in the chat. If you would like to chime in, let us know.
Mhm.
But I'll be honest with you. I think that the experience determines whether the woman wants to investigate how much money was spent or not.
Mm.
If it's a good time, even if we literally went strawberry picking, I might be like, oh, like it was different. I've never done that before, but I would not think of the money. But if it was not a fun time, then it'd be like, oh, it was even a cheap date kind of thing.
Mm.
But I really think it depends, man. Like I'm someone who, for me, if I'm dating, like, it takes a lot for me to date in the first place. So if I'm going to date someone, it's really, for me, I'm really big on company.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't mind Nando's.
Okay.
Because for me, I'm getting to know you.
Mhm.
And I always say anyway that, so typically when you date, you're dating different people to see which one sticks. Essentially, trying to see which one sticks and we can go long haul with this.
Mhm.
I think, and obviously with the mindset that men pay on first dates and stuff,
Mhm.
I think that's a lot of money for guys.
What, to go Nando's and
Now, say on an average, a guy goes on like 5 dates a month.
okay.
Like 5 days trying to find the one person he can just date long term.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of money. If you're taking everybody to Pakistan, if obviously you can afford it, that's great. So I understand. I feel like first dates are more like the icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really trying to go fancy on the first date.
Mm-hmm.
Because okay, so with women as well, there's also this pressure of if a guy takes you somewhere nice,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the guy, you might feel like he's expecting something. And I don't want that on me. I don't want that pressure. I don't want to feel like, oh, you've taken me on a date, now I must kiss you, or now I must. I mean, I wouldn't, but I just don't want to have to think that way. So for me, first dates, I think, is the icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I think more people should treat it that way. So that way, where you go doesn't really matter. If we then like each other, the second date is then we can go maybe a bit fancier.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't lie to you. I can't go on a first date with a guy that's a proper fancy place. And I don't even like you. Now all that money's gone. Waste of
for real.
£300.
But that's the thing.
And
yeah.
for what?
At least you're considering that. I don't think women, well, a lot of women consider the fact that, well, the guy's just spent that money and that's his loss. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're at least considering it. I think most, especially like the woman in the clip,
Yeah.
she don't care about that.
Because they just assume that you got it anyways. They don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
They don't care how much you're accumulating.
But do you know what it is
or
as well?
whatever.
It's
They
because
don't give
I'm a
shit.
realist. I'm aware that if I'm talking to, unless we get to the point of exclusivity,
Mhm.
you're dating other people.
Mm.
Like, I'm very realistic. Do you get me? So I get it.
Mm.
Because I can't, if a guy is going on at least 4 dates a month and he's spending £150, what is that, £600?
Mm-hmm.
In this inflation streets? Nah, mate. Nah. So I get it. But I do think that more people should have that mindset of the first date being the icebreaker. Because really, even if you've been talking for a while, the first date is how you see how you interact, like how you can interact in person.
Mm.
Some people, you talk to them really nice, like you guys have good conversation. But when you're in person, it's just not giving. It's not.
Mm.
Like, I'm not going to see you again, basically.
Yeah.
Even though we've been talking and we've been getting on well,
Mhm.
there's just something about the way we interact in person. And some people are a bit weird in person as well. And so I don't really want to spend more time with you in person.
Yeah.
So we can't do expensive dating and now you're back to being a pen pal and all that money is gone instead.
Yeah.
But that's me personally. I understand again that I think differently, but yeah,
Okay.
it's just me. But yeah, still on the topic of men moving mad, let's get into our next headline.
And during the remainder of the show, if it is that you guys hear anything you guys want to chime in on, you guys know the number. It's at the top of the chat.
That's right.
Okay. So has Prince Charles been in bed with someone other than Camilla?
Yes. Allegedly.
Charles didn't do anything. Anyway, so according,
Diana will say otherwise.
according to a report from the Sunday Times, the Prince of Wales received a £1 million donation for his charity from relatives of Osama bin Laden. The Sunday Times alleged that the future king accepted the payment from Baqir bin Laden, the patriarch of the family, as well as his brother Shafiq. It's alleged that Prince Charles, aged 73, is said to have held a private meeting with Baqir bin Laden, aged 76, at Clarence House in London on the 30th of October 2013 2 years after Osama bin Laden was shot dead by US Special Forces at a compound near Islamabad in Pakistan. Clarence House. Shout out Clarence Road.
Yeah.
Clarence House strongly disputes many of the claims, saying the decision to accept the donation to his charity, the Prince of Wales Charitable Fund, PWCF, was taken solely by trustees. Sir Ian Cheshire, the chairman of the Prince of Wales Charitable Foundation, where the money was deposited, said in a statement, the donation from Sheikh Bakir bin Laden in 2013 was carefully considered by PWCF trustees at the time. Due diligence was conducted with information sought from a wide range of sources, including the government. The decision to accept the donation was taken wholly by the trustees, and any attempt to suggest otherwise is misleading and inaccurate. A source close to the charity said after a thorough examination of the issues, the trustees concluded that the actions of one bin Laden family member should not tarnish the whole family. This news comes only 1 month after it was emerged that the Prince of Wales accepted bags, physical bags, containing millions of euros in cash during meetings with the former Prime Minister of Qatar. Last week, the Charity Commission said it would take no further action over the reports that Charles was given a total of 3 million euros during meetings with Sheikh Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani. 3 million euros in bags. The Sunday Times reported. Sorry, my document keeps moving. Sorry about this, people. The Sunday Times reported that the cash was handed to the Prince of Wales in a suitcase on one occasion, a hold-all on another, as well as in Fortnum and Mason carrier bags. It looks like the only difference between what happens here and what happens in Nigeria is how they move the money. The Oyinbos use suitcases and hold-alls, while the Nigerians use Ghana must go bags.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
That's bad.
Yes. The second headline is about Keir Starmer. And if he actually cares about the protest that's going on.
Okay. The lyricist.
So Sir Keir Starmer has said Labour must move away from being a party of protest in order to win elections and hand power back to working people. The Labour leader insisted he supports the right to strike, but that his focus is mainly on getting into government, and added that he makes no apologies for seeking to turn Labour into an election-winning party. It comes after he was criticised last week for sacking a shadow minister who joined striking rail workers on a picket line. Writing in the Sunday Mirror, Sir Keir said he completely understands why people are going to strike to secure better pay and better conditions, and added he supported their right to do so. He added, I am now leading a Labour Party that wants to change lives and give Britain the fresh start it needs. That means turning from a party of protest into a party that can win power, then hand that power to other working people. I make no apologies for that. Labour receives significant funding from trade unions, with Unite and their over 1 million members being the largest single donor. And unions also play a key role in internal party leadership elections. Unions and senior figures on Labour's left have reacted angrily to the sacking of Shadow Transport Minister Sam Tarry from Shadow Cabinet, with one senior union leader describing the party as becoming more and more irrelevant to ordinary working people. So yeah, that's the last of the headlines. Well,
All right.
for this section.
All right, let's get into Word on Road. Okay, a bit of sad news to kick it off. Nichelle Nichols, who was best known for her role in the 1960s Star Trek, passed away at the age of 89. She passed away from natural causes, and her son wrote, I regret to inform you that a great light in the firmament no longer shines for us as it has for many years. Her light, however, like the ancient galaxies now being seen for the first time, will remain for us and future generations to enjoy, learn from, and draw inspiration.
When you said that first, when I read it, I thought it was the other black girl. I was like, what?
I don't know.
Do you know the young one that does Star Trek? I don't know her name.
No.
Oh, the one who's
I
does it.
think it's Discovery. Sorry.
Are you talking about Zoe Saldana?
Is that her name?
Yeah.
Like, she does it
Rich
like
is
now.
Yeah.
In
When
the
you-
films.
Yeah.
Is she
Yeah.
mixed race?
Zadana.
No.
No.
No. Okay, I think it's someone else.
Yeah, so when you said the back one from Star Trek, I thought it was her. That's why I went, oh shit. But it's the old one from
Yes,
back in
yeah.
from back in the day.
Yeah. So she was one of the first black actresses in the US to play a figure in authority. And then she was later employed by NASA as well in an effort to encourage more women and African Americans to become astronauts. So she's a legend. So sadly, she's passed away. Next bit of news: Jada Pollock, who is known as wizkid's manager, is pregnant. So she announced on Instagram over the weekend, and she said, "Here's to the very next chapter. I know it's about to be better than anything I could have ever wished for. 2 beautiful children to brighten my days. To never make me want to give up. To make me want to go harder and fight harder than I need to. Love deeper than I knew I could, and give me even more of a perspective and purpose than I could have foreseen for life. Just when we thought that we was blessed with one incredible human, God showed up again and blessed us with another. Feeling so grateful and blessed. P.S. My out of office will commence for 48 hours once I go into labor. Then I'm back. LOL." She said, #superwoman, #supermom, loading. So obviously it's unknown whether that's wizkid's baby. But she and wizkid been together. It's alleged that they've been together for time anyway, so wizkid might be expecting another child, but we don't know because she hasn't said anything about that. But yeah, Shakira could face 8 years in jail.
For
If
what?
convicted.
What has Shakira done?
She ain't paying her
40 million
taxes,
pound
allegedly.
taxes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you see the tweets? They're saying take J-Lo.
Yes.
that was it. And leave what? Take J-Lo and leave
You were like,
Shakira.
not Shakira, I'll take J-Lo.
Why? Is Shakira loved like that?
I think her boy, her hips don't lie,
Listen,
man.
they like anybody more than J-Lo at this point.
Okay.
You know, in this life, you just got to do one thing. After
One
she
thing.
made that hips don't lie rhythm, she
That's
can't
it.
That
do
was
no
it.
wrong.
That was actually it. But yeah, so basically the story is that she didn't pay taxes in Spain between 2012 and 2014. And she's saying she didn't live there them times. But they have receipts on her because they said, yes, you did. Because in May 2012, you bought a house in Barcelona and that became your family home for you, yourself, your partner and your son, which you gave birth to in 2013. So then I says you were there, you should be paying taxes. And allegedly what's been asked, so basically the prosecutor is asking for 8-year prison sentence and a fine of more than 23 million euros. You must not know there's inflation out there. There's currently no date for the trial, but she's confident.
Wait,
She's gonna beat this.
what's the time span? 2 years.
2 years.
And it's a
between
14 million pound tax
yes.
bill.
Yeah, so
2 years,
So it's
14. What
14.5.
kind of money was she
Exactly.
making?
Mate,
Ridiculous.
it's not
Oh my
lying.
lord!
So basically, what they're charging her for, what her alleged missing tax is
That bitch is
14.5
rich.
million euros.
She should just pay. Why should she just
No,
pay?
she's paid it. But basically, they're saying that she owes 14.5 million euros, which
Check
is
her net
12
worth.
million pounds. But she's saying that she has paid it. She's paid her money. And she said basically she paid the tax authorities 17.2 million euros. So that should be covered. That she's paid what she owes basically.
Mm.
And there was a settlement. They kind of offered her a settlement and she said no because she knows she's innocent. So she'd go to trial basically. Because I know
Imagine
that
having to pay that
use up
Right.
17 million in tax.
That's
I'm not sure how
wild.
accurate this is, but it says her net worth is $300 million.
Could be, it could be.
You don't know what people are doing here because she might be a writer as well. All them little Spanish reggaeton people, you don't know what she's doing.
Mhm.
Because we don't know heaps of
million.
my sister's been making other music since then.
Mm.
Shakira is a
That
legend.
is
Well, she's
crazy.
big business in the Latina
I
scene
think
and the
she
market
did,
and all that. It's
mhm.
not a joke.
Oh no,
No,
J-Lo
I
brought
didn't
out
think
for,
I'll see this
thingy.
figure. I'll be this figure is astounding to me.
It's wild, yeah. People be making money.
Yeah, it shows you don't need to be in the forefront, man.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that even. She's got a bill of 14 million. Yeah, it for- took her 2 years to accumulate it.
I
She's
know.
making money hand over fist.
And that's why I checked this, because I want to know how come she's accumulated that much tax in that short space of time.
Nah, she does.
And obviously, I'm looking at, for what I see from the outside looking in. And obviously,
Exactly.
I don't know her business, so
And over there, like in the Spanish community,
yeah.
Shakira is she's a legend.
Is Shakira the Beyonce of that community?
Potentially, but
Basically.
Yeah,
right?
potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so. But yeah, so she is fully confident of her innocence and that she feels like this is a violation of her rights. So that'll be interesting to see how that works out.
you're right, sis.
Honestly. But someone else decided to fight for the rights that we don't care about anymore. Will Smith decided to apologize.
We
to,
care, you don't care.
You care.
I care about Wilson.
So say, I don't care what you guys care.
I don't care
you
about
don't
Wilson.
care.
Yeah, I just feel like this is overdue. Okay, sir. He basically released a 5-minute video and it looked like one of those, it's like kind of answering fan questions. And they basically asked him about the whole Will Smith stuff. And then he said he's reached out to Chris Rock and basically what came back, the message that came back was Chris Rock is not ready to talk and when he is ready, he will let you know, basically. So then he goes on to then apologize on camera. He says, so I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. He also apologized to Chris Rock's mum, because apparently he saw an interview that she did, and also his brother, who he was friends with. And he said, my behavior was unacceptable and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk. I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did. And that was one of the things about that moment I just didn't realize. And I wasn't thinking about how many people got hurt in that moment. He said, Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable. See English. I was thinking, of course it will be. And then he says, I was fogged out at that point, at some point. He says, because obviously someone did ask as well, did Jada prompt you to go and do something? Because you left. You laughed and then you saw Jada's face. So he was like, so they basically asked him, like, did she tell you something? And he said no, that he was basically just fogged out at that point and it was something that he wanted to do and she didn't ask him. And then he then apologized to his family as well and said, he basically apologized to the family as well and, the attention that he brought on them. I was thinking about they were all online tweeting crazy stuff, talking about this is how we get down. I was thinking, close your mouth. But yeah, so he apologized. It was a nice 5-minute video and whatever. Then he says, also, over the last few months, I've been doing a lot of thinking and personal work. You asked a lot of fair questions that I wanted to take some time to answer. And those are the questions that he was basically answering. Yeah. And he also apologized to like the nominees, obviously in the category, like his colleagues there anyway. Yeah. But also the person whose award was being presented when he slapped somebody. Yeah. And he said he didn't like.
That was Questlove.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And so he was like, he took that guy's moment. It's like he feels horrible that that moment is that it's all tainted by what he did. Yeah, I get why Chris Rock wouldn't want to talk. To be honest, I wouldn't want to talk. You can't slap me on stage in front of everybody and think that this is going to be, you get to just say sorry and that's it. That's wild. Like to slap somebody on a stage like that is very wild.
No, it is.
It's very, very wild. So, yeah. Well, he apologized and at some point I'm sure they'll talk. The juiciest tea that came out over this weekend. Neyo. Neyo is being the bad boy that he really is. Moving mad. His wife put out a statement. His wife of 8 years put out a statement. And it reads... Sorry, hold on. Not me not trying to find my receipts. Sorry, y'all. What are my receipts? This is ridiculous.
She said he's been fucking women raw.
Listen.
For 8 years.
I just said it to myself. Sorry, guys, one sec.
Y'all been selling my man your raw pussy.
Listen, so basically he's married to Crystal Smith and her statement reads, 8 years, that's the title. She goes to say, 8 years of lies and deception. 8 years of unknowingly sharing my life and husband with numerous of women who sell their bodies to him unprotected. Every last one of them. To say I'm heartbroken and disgusted is an understatement. To ask me to stay and accept it is absolutely insane. The mentality of a narcissist. I will no longer lie to the public or pretend that this is something it isn't. I choose me. I chose my happiness and health and my respect. I gained 3 beautiful children out of this, but nothing else but wasted years and heartache. I ask that you all please stop sending me videos or information of him cheating because what he does is no longer my concern. I am not a victim. I'm choosing to stand tall with my head held high. If someone can't love you the way you deserve, then it's up to you to love yourself. With no hate in my heart, I wish him nothing but the best. Signed, Crystal Rooney. And then she had like, you know, women, we love a quote. We love a good quote. So in her story, she had like quotes and one of them said, there's still women out there, there's still women out here that don't want anything from a man. Not money, materialistic things, nothing. Nothing but trust, love, support, and lots of affection. I'm her. She is me. I'm one of those women. Another quote. You don't need closure from them because true closure is realizing your worth, choosing yourself, and walking away to get what you deserve. Do you know what's wild about all of this, yeah?
Just wild is that women just take quotes from anybody, isn't it? Like you see that when we call people, it's like
You know what I'm trying to say?
There's a market for this.
No, there's people like academics, aristocrats, like, you know, like just
There's a market
exactly.
for this.
noteworthy people. You don't just put quote. Any gal said that, you know, like no.
Listen, it's quote that builds us up as a people.
All right.
I'm just checking. I'm just saying.
There's a market for this.
Fair enough.
What was crazy though is that when she posted this paragraph, this trifling ass bald-headed man, he liked it. He liked the post. He unliked it though. After we were like, how can you like a post
No, but
about
liking
you
it
cheating?
might just be acknowledging it.
No,
Like,
don't acknowledge
I've
it.
seen this.
No.
Like. You know what I mean?
Don't acknowledge it. You idiots. Okay. He then goes, do you know, actually, before I even tell you his statement after, let me give you a background on Neyo. Because I don't think a lot of people know. This is his second, no, this is his first marriage. Because the first, what should have been the first marriage, he walked out of like a couple months before, I believe. A couple months before. He walked out of that a couple months before. He was married, 2 months before the wedding, he called it off basically and broke the relationship. So he was with Monyetta Shaw. She was on a reality show called Atlanta Exes, and they had like Usher's ex on there as well. CeeLo Green's woman at the time, I don't know if they were married or whatever. It had a bunch of like, high notable women on there. And this is where she told her story. So she and Neyo had two beautiful children, a boy and a girl, right? Cool. They sat down, obviously they're planning their wedding, they were engaged, they're planning their wedding, as you do. And they're thinking of their family, like what will happen to their family in the future. And they both felt that their family was complete. We've got me, the mum, you, the dad, a beautiful daughter, and a handsome son. What more can we ask for? So they decided that, do you know what? Let's just keep our family how it is. He said, I will get a vasectomy. She said, I will get my tubes tied. She details that the doctor asked them 8 times. At both points, they both said, yes, this is what we're going to do for our family because our family is complete. While she's in there, while she's getting her tubes done, he's there like a loving husband, holding her hands. Supportive. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad it was you that said that. Because I'm going to spin the block on you. He's there holding her hands like a supportive husband would. She goes through with this. She says to the doctor, do you know what? Burn it. Burn the tubes. That's what she said. Tell him to burn it.
Wow.
She leaves the delivery room. Obviously, she's got 2 children. He's doing what Neyo does, successful career. He's doing well to whatever he's doing. She never thought she needed to check that her husband did the vasectomy that they'd already agreed to do. Guess what, guys?
He got cold feet.
He didn't do it.
Don't cold feet me before your mic gets muted. He didn't do the vasectomy. After he was there holding her hands, he's Satan's PA. I'm sorry. As I'm reliving it, as I'm thinking about it, it's making me mad.
But he has the right to change his mind.
He doesn't. So he never got the vasectomy. Do you know why he doesn't have a right to change his mind? Because he never told her he didn't get the vasectomy. He never told her. So if you change your mind...
That was the issue that he didn't tell her. Not that he didn't do it.
Nah, I think the issue started earlier when you agreed that we're going to do this together and then I did mine and you didn't do yours. That's wild.
Like Iman said, that's cold feet.
He didn't. He's just a punk. I think this is premeditated. This is a crime. So anyways, now, so she did that and then this man breaks up with her out of nowhere 2 months before their wedding dates. And guess what he does? Gets into a new relationship. And guess what he does? Goes on to have 3 more children.
Loving children.
Sorry?
Loving children. Beautiful children.
It's not about the kids. Goes on to have 3 more children. And that poor woman now can't have children.
Wow.
If that's not evil, I don't know what is.
I didn't even know Neyo was outside like that.
That's
He's
what I'm saying.
outside. So when I then find out that he's paying for escorts to have sex with, unprotected, and you're returning home to your wife, shocking scenes.
No, you never thought of this of Neyo because the way he dresses, man. You know what I mean? The way he dresses, you never think
He's
that
like a
up to this
preacher.
kind of
You
shit.
just wouldn't think that.
Oh, mate.
You wouldn't think that.
The
So,
bowler hats.
yeah, very sad scenes.
Do you think she's sorry to cut you? Do you think she should take some responsibility though? The woman who can't have kids anymore.
Monietta.
What,
Yeah.
for actually getting her tubes tied?
Yeah, and get it burnt. That's what happened, right?
But even if it wasn't burnt,
Yeah, but
yeah,
even-
the tube
yeah, but-
is gone.
Burn or not, it doesn't matter.
Oh, so you can't reverse the.
Nah.
So why should she
Yeah.
burn it then?
I think just as a,
Just
Additional-
extra.
as a symbol. it's a
Doubling
symbol.
down in it, like just standing.
Symbolic.
Then
in
you
the
know that
chairs,
I'm
like.
really with you, babe. I'm
Yeah.
really
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh.
But
Just burn them all.
I don't know because do you know what I think they should have done? I feel like because men's one is reversible, so if you get vasectomy, you can.
Oh, you can undo it.
Yeah, you can undo it.
Oh, okay.
But women's one, you
Oh,
can't undo it.
okay.
So I think where she should have done, obviously it's easy for me to say, I'm not in the situation.
Mhm.
She should let him go first. And I think that with him, if he's got vasectomy, so I'm not sure the stats or whatever, I think it's better for a man to get a vasectomy
Mhm.
that can be undone
Mhm.
than for a woman to tie her tubes.
I agree with you. Yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
because you could change your mind. Both
change
of
your
you.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, apparently people were doing crazy things in love, so
If a man told you you had a vasectomy, yeah,
Mhm.
would you believe him or would you want proof?
I will ask you. I would want proof here, but I'm not gonna outright tell you I want proof. I would just ask you things like, oh, so what was it like, blah blah blah, and I would just tally it up with Google reviews.
No, but I don't mean like in general conversation. I mean like, would that be enough of an excuse to get away with the deed? I'm saying.
So,
Like,
like-
if he was like, no, and he was like, no, it's straight, baby. I've had a vasectomy.
I'm not believing that. No. I am not believing that. Nah, that's so convenient. That is so convenient. No. Get the paperwork out here. Get the doctor on the speed dial. I want to see your confirmation letter. I want to see all the. I want receipts.
Okay.
Nah,
just
mate,
checking.
impossible.
Plus, there'll be like a scar in it. There should be like a scar or something, right?
I don't know.
No, I think it's inside.
I'm not
of it.
sure where
It's
it happens.
it's
For the men,
inward
though.
work. I think.
What about if it was a girl? If you were saying, oh, rare, she's like, oh, nice, cool, I've had my tubes tried. Then you would be like, okay, straight. As a dumb man, be like, oh, okay, fine.
Nah.
Shooting up the club. 9
9
months later.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I believe those two things are uncommon. Having a tube tied and getting protection, they're not things that people regularly do, innit?
So if someone told you, you'd believe them then?
No, I wouldn't believe them
Oh, because
Okay.
because no one really does. No one in my
Age group as well.
age group
He's
or
doing
my
that.
social circle,
Yeah.
people I would meet has their tube tied.
I know two men that's had vasectomies.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, similar age to me. One,
Okay.
actually, they're both younger than me, actually.
And they both had kids already, though.
Yeah, they got kids already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But I feel like it's easier, man. It's better for a man to do it than a woman to do it because it's permanent with a woman. So I always feel bad for Monietta because that was difficult.
No,
Like,
but I think if Neo knew he had no intentions of doing it, then he's evil, and he actually went with her.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think he had any intention of doing
Then
it.
he's evil.
Wait, you don't
Because
think
what-
he changed his mind?
No,
He
I
could
thought-
have, but if he didn't, he's evil.
No, I'll be honest with you, he strikes me as a wicked man. That's why his hairline's receding like that. It's a punishment. There's a reason for that hairline because it's not exactly bald.
I don't
It's
think
just
he's-
receding. It starts at the back of his head. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
It's all the reparations of all the women
No,
he's hurt in the past.
Neo. Hey, you know the other day I was talking about hatfishing.
Mm.
Neo. is the hatfisher.
Yes.
Mm.
The first time
Yeah.
I swear to you, I thought it was Photoshop. For long, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I said, damn.
because he knows that without the hat, he's in the mud.
Mm.
So
But
with the
apparently
hat,
not.
you know what I mean?
Because I don't think he's having sex with the hat. Yeah. Not with this escort with the hat.
do rag.
Yeah,
he's fucking with do rag.
Yeah, but it's
No,
just
but
skin will slide off.
he's Neo. All that
yeah,
stuff
he
don't
don't,
matter.
obviously once,
Yeah.
Once you
Yeah.
surpass certain things, all those.
yeah.
And you know, I'll be
Aesthetics,
honest with you, and I hope this don't come across rude, but something about a guy paying for sex makes the cheating worse.
Yeah.
Because the girls will
Yeah.
voluntarily have sex with you. Why are you
Yeah.
paying for it?
I think the mindset of it, yeah, is you'd probably say that he was being a bit more respectful if he cheated, if he paid for it, yeah. But I can understand why a woman hearing that could piss you off more.
No, but
because,
you know, it'd
like,
be more understand. Okay, there might be more respect here, but he was having sex with them unprotected.
Why?
Then you're going
sorry,
home with
sorry.
to your wife with that.
Why is there more respect if he paid for it?
because it is. That's why it's one of the older professions in the book.
Because it tends to be
Prostitution.
secret
Prostitution's
NDA.
been keeping marriages together from the beginning.
It's like
of time,
more
bro.
care.
What are you talking about?
It's like kind of more care is taken.
What's more respectful? You going out talking to every fucking Tom, Dick, and not Tom, Dick, Harry. Sorry, Sally, Jaddy, and
Megan,
whatever it is. Yeah,
Michael, and Jay.
there you go. Yeah, under the sun, giving them out your number, so they're calling up your phone when you're in the house with your missus, calling up the house phone, talking to her on the streets, negative things, she's getting funny DMs, or when you was out one evening in your spare time, then she actually thought you might even have been in the gym. So there's nothing contentious going on there. You paid for your transaction.
Don't paint it as a one-off payment though.
It's done, deed, gone. She's not going to call you. She's not going to bother you.
End,
it's damn near foolproof.
I know, but on the other end, you're
it is more respectful.
A guy who's out in the streets, so use the same for this analogy. So
what do you mean? What?
As in, he's paying multiple women to have sex, not just one time only.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's the same thing.
It's the same concept.
I hear you.
Think about all these multiple women. Just say it was 50. Yeah,
I hear you.
Imagine it was just 50 girls that he was linking. He'd be finished. What would he do? How would he function?
I don't.
Phone conversations, talking, texting.
I can't see women say, you know what? Because you paid for it.
No, I'm not saying. Forget that.
You paid for it, so it's not that. It's not.
We're not here
bad.
to speak to women's mindsets. They don't understand. We're not talking about them. Forget what they think. We're having a proper conversation.
What?
What do you mean? What's the matter? What they think? I'm telling you the truth. What? Of course, they're not going to think that. They're not going to think that. We're telling you what it is.
You talking to, big man?
No, but we can't do that. Of course, they're not going to think that. That's why them hearing it, I can understand why they would think it's worse.
Yeah, for me, paying for sex is worse than. Because the girls who voluntarily have sex, like, why you? It gives me crackheads.
Hold on.
A girl coming up to you in the street, as a woman, or calling your house phone, or trying to think to you, all these things are annoying. This is stuff that this man's bringing to your doorstep, all this bullshit, what you're bringing to me. Like, you're out here doing what you're doing, but further that, you're bringing this shit home. This is what you're doing, all this crap. That is horrible. You're not going to respect that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? If you done investigations and found out that he slept with a prostitute, that's on you as well. That's not him bringing crap around. He never slept with a prostitute in his marital bed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? So the intentions behind different things are different. You know what I'm trying to say?
I think I can understand why a guy would think that I was more respectful. Like, obviously, let's forget that cheating is bad anyway, but I was more respectful going with an escort than a girl that you could easily bump into on the road. Because really, escorts, they have like, there's a code that they keep anyway.
It's confidentiality. It's like a lawyer's.
Exactly, yes. It's not like a lawyer's, but see, you get me, and you try to go too far. Stop it. So I can understand a guy thinking this is more respectful, but for me, you pay for sex is bad taste anyway. But I can get it. But I think with him, maybe she may have been able to see from where he's coming from, but you were having sex with them unprotected. That's dangerous. And you come back.
Having sex with prostitutes unprotected is crazy.
And then you come back and mix them fluids with me.
Crazy.
But what if,
Damn,
again,
man.
though, because if it was street prostitutes, then I can hear where you're coming from. If it's high class prostitutes, then they're cleaner than the average girls. Let's just debunk all these stupid fairies. These women are clean, exceptionally clean. They work in the sex industry. They have to be.
Fair, but
these women, he's dirtier than these girls.
Oh, absolutely. Of course he is. He's going to many girls. He hasn't even got the one that he's sticking with. It's numerous.
Yeah, he's the problem here. Not the women.
Exactly.
Escorts just doing what they do, just making money. But no, it's sad. Obviously, when marriages end anyway, it's sad anyway. But and then people obviously also saying that, sis, you kind of knew about, because people know about this Monyetta story. They know, people know.
Oh, you said you knew who this man was.
You knew who he was, and then it's been alleged as well that he cheated on Monyetta with her as well. So it's like, how you get them is how you lose them. And I get that sentiment, but I still think that even stuff like that, I don't like stuff like that. I think it still puts the onus on the women when the act that was done is clearly wrong. Just because I stole someone's man doesn't mean that I deserve to be mistreated.
Yeah, it's true.
You really struggle to say that, boy.
Karma, innit?
It's karma, but just give a girl a break. But yeah, it's a shame, man. But it is what it is.
And plus, if there was an overlap, it might be because he lied to her. So maybe she didn't even know that he was still with Monyetta.
That's true.
You know?
I don't know about that. But yeah, let's just get into the People's Journal.
Okay, so the People's
You're
Journal. The People's Journal. I'll give you the economic news from
You missed it out, really.
Yeah. I'll blame you, sir.
Sorry.
No, I'm joking.
Men can't take accountability.
All right. So I'm going to start with the US economy. So basically, because obviously that kind of shapes what majority of the world basically goes through.
Yeah.
The US economy shrank again in the last 3 months, which now they're saying unofficially signals the start of a recession. So yeah, that's obviously going to affect the whole world potentially. If it does actually go into a full-blown recession, then 100% everything's going to change for us. The GDP, which is the gross domestic product, basically measures the price of goods and services and all that
Yeah.
type of stuff. Every country's got a certain figure based on what they're buying and whatnot. Yeah,
Mhm.
and basically in America, it's decreased. The annual rate is basically 0.9%, right?
Mhm.
In the second quarter, after falling an annualized rate of 1.6% in the first 3 months, right? So even though it didn't fall as bad as it did in the first 3 months of the year,
Yeah.
they're still saying, obviously, it needs to be really like kind of picked up, especially when you bear in mind that the growth rate before, especially around the end of 2021, was 6.9%, right? So obviously, it's not looking good for Biden administration because obviously nothing's really been put in place to actually fix the situation. And like I said, it's happened too many times. It's still happening, not as bad as before, but it's still happening. And obviously, everyone's kind of considering what they're going to do,
Yeah.
which is what happens during the recessions. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, if you see a recession happening, you're kind of going to take all your money out of certain places.
Mhm.
Everything's going to fall even further because obviously everyone wants to kind of just save what they got, right? So obviously, we kind of need to bear that in mind because that will affect so many different things. And as we know, the cost of living at the moment is
Right.
crazy, which is my next point. It's emerged that more than 1 in 8 UK households fear that they may not be able to afford the increase in the annual energy bills this autumn, even with that extra help from the government. So basically, obviously, this applies to households that earn less than 20k.
Mm.
But more than a quarter of those households pretty much are saying they don't think they can cope with that change. Inflation's looking to hit about 12% in autumn. So again, right now I believe it's about 10%. So yeah, it's going to get worse, unfortunately. And yeah, it's just translating to everything. So everything that we're pretty much having to consume, our food, everything's just going up.
Yeah.
Which is another thing which has happened with Nestle. So Nestle, they've announced that they're increasing their prices by 6.5%. And as you know, Nestle don't just do like chocolates and whatnot and all them type of things there.
Yeah.
They do obviously Kit Kat, Nespresso, Haagen-Dazs, and they do Maggie. Did you know they own Maggie?
No way.
Yeah.
When I'm seeing the packet, I can see the logo in the corner. Ah.
There you go, yeah. So they own Maggie and yeah, they're basically putting everything up. 6.5%.
I got worried for a second. I thought you were talking about Magnums. And I was like, oh, wait there. They're talking about stock cubes or something.
Yeah.
I was like, I was like, fuck, Magnums are like £4 already. And what?
Ridiculous.
So, yeah,
we're good.
So yeah, and the last thing is pretty much Octopus Energy.
Mhm.
They're looking to buy Bulb. Do you know Bulb? Bulb.
Yeah, I'm with Bob.
Same.
Yeah.
Basically,
What's that,
Bulb.
Bulb?
Bulb collapsed in it. They do
Yeah.
energy and stuff.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, they went
And they
to-
collapsed.
Yeah, they went to administration.
You still with them?
Yeah, because
Yeah, the government.
You still with them?
the company is still operating, please. All right.
You better get that checked out.
With your lights cut out. You really need them.
My lights are still on, nigga. They're still on.
Basically, what happened? Yeah, the government bought it. So
Okay.
so the government is basically running it right now.
Price is about to go up, Yusuf.
No,
the
the
government-
prices have already went up, remember?
Yeah, they went up.
Is it okay?
Remember there was a time where everyone was talking about this last day where you have to take note of-
reading.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
reading,
yeah,
all that
yeah.
type of stuff. Yeah, basically, people that tried to change
Yeah.
couldn't change. There was no companies to actually move to, innit?
Mm.
Everything kind of froze at the time, innit? So even if you was trying to, because I was looking at alternatives to go
Yeah.
at the time, but yeah, there was nothing I could do. But anyway, government took it over, and now Octopus Energy want to take it over from the government. They're looking to buy it for £1 billion.
Man.
Yeah, so maybe if they take it over, we can get lower prices. I don't know.
You'll be
Hopefully.
back.
Well, wishful thinking.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's it from the People's Journal today, man.
All right, let's get into the rotation.
All right, guys, welcome back to The Rotation, your weekly music segment. All right, so today we're going to get into a few singles, and of course, we're going to get into Beyonce's big album, Renaissance. All right, but we'll start with a man who was, a little bit in the news, not really news, but in the Twitter streets recently with his tweets about his 25k beats.
Mm.
Producer J5, of J Hus and NSG fame, I would say. So he's got a new single out called Propeller, featuring Dave and I'm gonna mess his name up because I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's BNXN
Oh,
FKA Buju.
it's Buju.
It's
call him
just,
Buju.
it's just Buju.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that a bit?
No, I don't think it's pronounceable.
Oh, you just have to
Yeah, because basically he
Okay.
went by
Spelled?
Buju.
BNXN FKA and then Buju. But there's a space between the
Yeah.
yeah.
So he went by Buju,
Yeah.
but there's already a Buju artist.
yeah.
So basically, BNXN is his alias, basically.
Okay.
That's why he has got FKA,
Oh, okay.
formerly known as Buju.
Buju. Okay.
Or just
cool.
call him Buju.
Alright, cool. So this is his latest single, first single since 2021's Dimension featuring Skepta and Rema.
Oh, wow.
So this is obviously J5, I would say he mainly does, well, obviously he's big on instruments, but this song I would say is definitely Afro beats, Afro swing vibe.
Yeah.
I love the beat, I love the melody. Buju's voice is very, very unique. Like
He's a
his
star.
voice is cold,
Yeah.
and like for me, he makes the song.
Yeah.
Like his chorus is my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
Like you know, the first time I heard Thames.
Yeah.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from him. I'm not saying he's as good as Thames, but in terms of how unique his voice is, he's dope. I don't think I've heard him before though. I might have, but not.
You
not
have,
him.
you know.
You've heard on
Mood.
Mood.
Wizkid.
Wizkid. I'm in a big
Oh, that's him?
mood. That's
Yeah.
him.
Oh yeah, but it was just Buju. It wasn't the,
Yeah.
the
And
whole,
you
yeah.
know the oh no, that's not him. Actually, no, Feeling.
But you know what it is? His voice sounds, for me, sounds way better on this than on Mood.
Really?
Way better.
I think it depends on his song, but
Yeah.
he is a strong right now. Have him on your song, it's
Yeah.
going off. He's a
Okay.
strong feature. Like he is needed.
Apparently
Everywhere.
It's pronounced Benson, BNXN.
Oh,
Twins. I was just googling that as well. Yeah.
the BNXN is Benson.
Apparently.
Anybody call him like
Oh.
DJ Black Star in the comment section.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay,
thank you.
okay.
Benson.
And then obviously, yeah, Dave's on the song as well. He delivers 2 solid verses in typical Dave fashion. The funny thing is, Dave's voice doesn't suit Afro beats and Afro swing, but it does at the same time. It's weird. It's weird because obviously Dave has a very straightforward, very enunciated word and
Yeah.
clear and concise delivery, but it just goes well in it.
Yeah.
The song has lots of themes, but all centered around the same thing, which is kind of like the come up, reflection, the road to where we are now and where we've come from, started from the bottom kind of thing, like
Okay.
their musical journeys and all that kind of stuff in it. I think the song's dope. I've listened to it quite a few times and it makes my rotation. I'm definitely gonna spin this quite a few times. So that's J5, Propeller featuring Dave and Buju. All right, let's get into the meat. Quickly. Beyonce. Beyonce has released her brand new album, Renaissance Act 1. I'm not seeing it billed as Act 1 anymore, so I'm not sure that's still a thing. But yeah.
Stretching.
Her first solo album, her first studio solo album since 2016's Lemonade. And obviously she had the Lion King soundtrack as well in 2019.
Yeah.
So Esther and Margs the other day were like, yeah, she's done a Drake here. And this is like a Unce album. So I went into it thinking that's what I'm going to get. But it's not. It's actually dance, pop and R&B. And there's hip hop elements to it as well. It's all, it's a nice...
Mark said that's your opinion.
Oh, what? You don't agree?
I think it's a 2-pack of ass.
Well, there's
No, I
that.
didn't say.
There's that on that.
I ain't got to that part yet. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think
You guys
sound-wise,
made me think it was a Unce album.
because you know
No,
it's
because she tried to put different elements of the
Spinning
stuff
it.
in it, but it's just not. It's not. It didn't give me what I needed from.
I think you can cut
from
shapes to
Beyonce.
that.
You think you cut ships to it? To her
Yeah.
album? Yeah, I think.
Do you know what I mean? So it's giving.
Yeah. 16 tracks, 1 hour and 3 minutes. Lots of producers on there, to be fair. Lots and writers, but I'll just give you a few notable ones. The Dream, Hit Boy, No ID, Skrillex, Tricky Stewart, Sid from the internet, I believe, P2J, and the list just goes on and on, to be fair. So a lot, who was it? I think it was you said to me, it's like listening to one long song,
Yes.
right? Because a lot of the songs, they just blend into each other. So where one song ends, the other song will start. We'll pick up from there, innit? So I'm wondering how collaborative all the producers were
Oh, yeah.
in ensuring that the songs end and start in a way where they just mesh
It's
and
a
blend
good
together.
transition,
So
yeah.
this must have been a serious collaborative effort. Or maybe there's one mastermind who was making sure all the, the strings were tied in it, because the way it just blends into each other is dope.
It's seamless. I
Do
can't lie.
you know who the producer is? Or like the executive producer?
Executive producer, I can check.
Do you want to check what you
Yeah, check.
carry on?
Yeah. So yeah, it's very cohesive. It blends well. I do like the hip hop elements in there. On some of the songs, you'll hear rappers ad libs and like for example, there's one song where you hear Big Sean's ad libs in the background.
I wonder if he got a phone call.
I'm assuming I need to check. I'm assuming Hit Boy probably produced that one. Oh yeah. Do you know what song that was? It was
It was Energy.
Energy, yeah, and
Yeah.
it was Milkshake was the sample.
Yeah.
Is it like an obvious sample? Like you hear
Do you
it,
You know what? I
just
saw a guy on Twitter who actually done the breakdown video.
Yeah.
So he played the snippet of the song, and then he played the Khaleesi's Milkshake, just so you can hear
know.
where she sampled it. And it is, I reckon, to the untrained ear. For example, if Khaleesi ever said anything, I don't reckon I would have picked up on it. 'Cause it's
I
very,
think you would have, because you hear Khaleesi on it. Do you hear it? La la la. You hear her on it. Because I think when the guy put it together, when the guy put it together, he didn't put it long because he put the actual song for a while,
Yeah,
then did like 5 seconds of
sample.
of Khaleesi's song.
yeah,
I think if you played it a little bit longer, you would have heard it. I definitely heard it.
Yeah.
And I actually heard, you can hear Khaleesi's voice on the song, like
Yeah.
with the la 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 la
Yeah.
ad lib.
okay.
But yeah.
So I like the hip hop elements of the album as well, especially on songs like Alien Superstar.
Mhm.
I do like, obviously, I'm not a massive Beyonce fan, but I do like that this album's kind of daring.
Yeah.
Although I don't think she stepped or went completely left with it,
Mhm.
she definitely stepped out of her box somewhat. You know what I mean? Especially with the dance stuff as well. I want to ask Margs now, because Marg thinks it's a 2-pack of ass. Thoughts on the album? Why do you think it's a 2-pack of ass?
I just played it through and I don't want to hear none of the songs again.
So for you, it has no replay value at all.
No, there's no songs there that I will listen to. There's not a one single song that I want to hear again.
Yeah. I listened to it 3 times only because I wanted to conclusively decide on what I felt about the album in it. And I just had a lot of time to listen to it this weekend. I'm not going to listen to it again. Not
Of course
because,
you won't.
yeah, but for a few reasons. One, I don't really listen to, well, I do have a few Beyonce songs I listen to, but this obviously isn't what I want from Beyonce. I want more straight up R&B or hip hop R&B meshes and blends. I don't listen to dance music in my personal time. So
It's annoying because
I
I gotta
wouldn't-
watch people. Look, Mimi keeps doing this shit as well, going on
Exactly.
Twitter, acting like this bitch reinvented the wheel, talking like this is so amazing and it's like artistic expression and freedom and she's so amazing. This is crazy. I've never heard nothing like this. It gets better and better.
Why is it
Shut
an
up.
accent?
But the thing is,
Just shut
The
up
thing
with
is-
this crap. This is bollocks, okay? This is crap.
It's the thing is, it's not bad music.
Oh, okay. It's crap.
It's just not what you want from her. You know what I'm trying to say? I hear that.
Yeah. I mean, I told you, I started it
Yeah.
Friday on my way here.
Yeah.
When I got to my destination,
Yeah.
obviously I had to stop because I get the car.
Mm.
I haven't gone back to it yet.
Because there's no need to.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I will. I think I do. There are a couple of songs I like. I like Cuff It a lot.
Okay.
As soon as I heard that one, I thought, oh, that's a good one.
You see me? I'm a psycho. You see, like as an artist, even Beyonce, I like Beyonce. There could have been one song on there that made me lose my mind, that made me reload it once. You know, that just touched me here.
Yeah.
And I would have been cool.
Yeah.
You get me?
Mm.
There's nothing there for me. Nothing at all. Not one single thing.
There was one that I was listening to.
Yeah.
Literally, I was driving.
Yeah.
And then I thought it was the whole thing where it's a transition to another song I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this is the same song and there's 3 minutes left and I've listened to 3 minutes and 30 seconds already. I said, now you're lying.
Especially
you're doing too much.
The first maybe like
I can't.
3 or 4 songs, they sound very similar. I think the top of the album sounds way more similar than the bottom of the album.
Yeah.
The bottom of the album, there's a clear distinction. In
Yeah,
sound
because remember I
and
said that it was all like transition to the next one.
Yeah.
But then I break my soul. And then you're
Yeah.
very aware
Yeah.
that the next song is coming up. But
Yeah. And Break My Soul does stick out a lot. I hate when
it does.
the single is still my favourite song. One of my best
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, that song's still good. You know what it is? It's not to say that there's like that they're bad songs. Maybe like it's just not what you want.
Yeah. I think when
You get me?
like Drake's album, because that's not what I want from Drake. I'm not going to
I
listen to it.
struggle to.
I'll never play that Drake's album
I'm not
song
listening to
again. And the only tune I could actually hear of it again is the one with 21 Savage.
Yeah. Like it's like, obviously everyone knows I love Nas. If Nas makes a country music album, I'm going to listen to it once and that's it.
Even the songs that you don't think that are good
Because
off there,
that's not
like
what I want from you.
sticky, you know, like, even the songs that I see people talking about, I'm
Yeah.
just like, I don't get what you. I don't get
Yeah.
it. This ain't it, man.
But overall, the album is, great production, great vibes, moods, great vocals, all that stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
Beyonce.
sorry,
Nice.
executive producer. It does say she executive
Yeah.
produced
To be
it.
fair, when I went on Wikipedia to check the producers and writers, her name is all over the place. So I
Yeah.
think she really contributed, even on production wise.
Yeah, it
So
says she's
I'm
executive.
assuming that she had a lot of input into the sound and how she wanted things to be in it.
On the next album, have less input.
Wow. Drake, and also, remember before the album came out, she released like a list of people.
Oh yeah, that was
I don't know,
credited.
credited, but Drake's name was there.
Yeah, Drake's was
At the
there.
top.
Thames was there as well.
Yeah, so maybe Drake, I don't know, behind the scenes influenced her to do this because obviously they've both done this.
Yeah.
So there must be some type of connection if she's attaching his name to it. You know?
Someone said that this is why Drake said honestly never mind. Like he literally was like, honestly.
Well, never mind about his or hers.
Because his album is called Honestly Never Mind.
Yeah.
So someone said that he got the Beyonce call and saw that and said, you know what, I'm gonna just put this shit out.
Yeah,
and
honestly.
he just said, he
Never
couldn't
mind
bother to come up with a proper title. And just said, honestly.
Yeah.
I think they're just flexing. They're just flexing and they're just trying to change the landscape. And it might work. In 2-3 years' time, everything might just be this.
I think because I think all I'm seeing on my timeline, every story I go into is something to do with Beyonce and
Well, people are loving it.
The-
Like it's taking its time, but
yeah.
they're coming around to it.
Yeah.
You get me? And
think
it's just
about it
like
quick.
majority rules of anything. Once they pump it in your face and where you get used to it, and
That's it.
you start to think, okay,
I think this is gonna be wild over TikTok. To be honest.
It is.
Yeah.
Even the reels on Instagram, oh my gosh. I mean, I'm going to get involved because obviously algorithm and that, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is where it's at.
Yeah. But overall, I'll be honest, Beyonce doesn't really make bad music. So
Yeah.
she's gonna execute well whatever she attempts. That's how I see it. And I think
Okay.
in attempting to make a dance album with blends of hip hop and R&B, she's done well in doing that.
Yeah.
Is that what we want from her? No. But is the music bad? No, it's not bad. It's good
Yeah.
music.
It's just not our
what
taste.
we want to hear.
It's just not to our liking.
Yeah.
okay, I'll take that now.
Yeah.
So does it make your rotation?
It's a yes and no. Well,
Okay.
first and foremost, my favorite songs.
Oh, yeah.
Cozy, Alien Superstar, and America Has a Problem. Does it make the rotation? It's a yes and no because it doesn't make my rotation. I'm not listening to it again, but I know people will. Like sometimes a song is rubbish, and I think it's rubbish. People think it's rubbish, so it's not happening. With this album, I know, like you said, Mimi is. Everyone's going to champion this album because people
Everyone's
love
loving
Beyonce.
it. Yeah.
So how can I say Beyonce's not in the rotation? It doesn't make any sense. Beyonce, she's not in my rotation, but she's in the
She's
rotation.
in the people's rotation.
Am I lying?
She's in the people's rotation.
Yeah, like she's
Not
that's
in
why I
mine,
wrote there. I
but
said yes and no. Like
in
Beyonce's there,
yours.
and I can't
Yeah.
remove Beyonce from the rotation. So.
Oh, I have to say though, people said I might be the new Oracle because I called the church girl.
Oh, you did.
Remember I said,
you did.
I said church
you
girl.
did.
I said, I do hope it's not like a sexual thing. I had a feeling it would be. And when it started playing, I said, okay.
Yeah,
She was like, shaking that ass. I said, oh, here we go.
yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So it's about twerking in church. And
Yeah. I said,
All right.
Not
Next,
my
let's get
gates.
into
I skipped that one.
Yeah, I had to, man.
Wstrn. Wstrn got a new single out. It's called Unload, featuring Back Row G. This is their second single this year, following up from Free Your Mind. This is like a hip hop with a bit of a bashment sprinkle. I was gonna ask you actually, like the song is when I was hearing the song here, 2 words were coming to mind, and I wanted you to clarify. It's giving me like gully side Gaza. Are those things? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like gully side, like Gaza type of vibe. Is that
It's like different areas in Jamaica.
those the 2 areas of Jamaica?
Not 2 areas, but like popcorn. I mean, not popcorn. Sorry, Vibes Cartel and Movado. They're beefing. They're
So what? Gaza is who?
shit. Even if Gaza's vibes, isn't it?
And gully side is.
Movado.
Okay, when I'm listening to it, I'm thinking this song just makes me think of those words, and I don't know where it was coming from. So I need to ask Marks, what does this feeling mean? So yeah, it's giving me that. It's giving me gully side, Gaza.
Yeah,
Elements.
Movado's definitely gully.
Yeah. So I like the beat. Chorus is decent. I like Louis Ray's verse the best. He's giving me like
Until
sneak.
you pass the test, you are Jamaican.
He's giving me sneak bowl flow and cadence on this.
Okay.
Louis Ray in it. Back Row G stole the show. Obviously, he's very unique.
His energy,
His
is
voice,
crazy.
his energy.
I like that song that he's got with. Oh, sorry, it's totally different. Sorry.
No, go.
It's just, I don't know why I do stuff like that. I'm talking about one song and bring up another one.
Yeah, no, that's cool. So yeah, he has his own unique stuff. So he stands out. He stole the show, like he always does.
Yeah.
Because he stands out amongst everyone in it. The song is decent, but it doesn't make the rotation at all. To be fair, it's cool, but it's not special. I thought it'd be better because Wstrn do release good singles.
I
Like,
love
that's
Wstrn.
kind of like their thing, innit?
Western season.
Yeah, but this one doesn't really hit the mark for me.
I was just going to ask, has
Yeah.
Wstrn still got the same lineup?
Yeah, so it's Akil,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, which is that's Thingy's brother,
Angel's brother.
Louis Ray and Kylie. That's it. All right, cool. So fresh off his wireless incident, dashing the phone at someone's face. To be fair, I wasn't going to cover this album because I don't really listen to this guy, but because of what he done recently, obviously I thought let me just cover it. So Lil Uzi Vert has got EP called Red and Blue. So this is his first project since, he released 2 in 2020. He had a joint album with Future, and they had his second album, Eternal A Take. So 9 songs, no features. He's on a J. Cole vibe here. 28 minutes long.
28.
Yeah, so short.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet.
Hey, Josh was in the live, you know. Man said he's loving the live format.
Who's Josh? Oh, yo.
Bridget
your boy.
Josh.
Shout out Josh. So this Lil Uzi Vert, it's like, obviously he's very eccentric.
Mm.
He describes himself as like hip hop alien, right? So it's like the music is very like trippy. That makes sense. It's kind of like psychedelic hip hop. It's like
you're high on drugs.
Yeah, basically. It's
Yeah.
like the type of music you listen to if you're on pills.
Okay.
That's the vibe I get from it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, this sounds like, you know.
And it's on brand for him.
Yeah, you know how
It's like
all those rappers who are got the colourful dreads,
Yeah.
tattoos on their faces. That sound, it's kind of like a future sound, but more of a young.
Yeah, it's like I hate my life kind of vibe.
Yeah, like, you know, I hate my parents.
Yeah, like turn around and die.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I want to die. Yeah, it's giving me that. It's giving me that kind of vibe, innit?
Yeah.
I would never ever listen to this again. I'll be honest with you. I don't. Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert is not for me.
Is it more like white? I don't like my parents, or more black?
It's more black. It's more. This
Okay.
is the black version of I don't like my parents.
Okay.
And I'm on drugs and I'm taking pills and
No shit in my game.
I'm trying to be as unique as I can and all that stuff
Yeah.
in it. Songs that are decent. I like a song called It's a Hit and another song called Cigarette. But again, I covered it because I thought, you know what, he was in the news recently. Let me see what he's doing because obviously. But no, this doesn't make the rotation for me. I would never listen to this again.
Yeah.
So just to wrap up, J5, Propeller, that's the rotation. Wstrn, Unload, no rotation there. Beyonce is a yes or no. Obviously, the Beehive is strong and ripe and alive, and I will never ever step on your toes. And Lil Uzi Vert does not make the rotation.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, that's the rotation for this week.
Yeah. Just in
Before-
case. Oh, sorry, go on.
Just gonna say before we go,
Mm.
got to shout out someone in the comments.
Yeah.
At AB.
Yeah.
He said, "I discovered E-Man's music over the weekend.
Okay.
Okay.
So sick."
For those who didn't know,
E-Man is very
E-Man
talented.
used to be. Oh no, not used to be. E-Man is a rapper. I don't know if he's.
Well, this is pretty much his question. He says, "Would you be making more music in the future?"
Remember you?
And to that you say,
I think it depends, if Marks comes back.
Oh, don't do that.
the thing is, yeah, like,
Not a TD
all
link
jokes, all
up.
jokes aside, why don't you two do a little thing?
We'll see.
Hold on, have you officially retired?
Like officially in public.
Yeah. No, so at any given moment you'd be like, you know what, I got the itch to get back in the booth.
I could if I left it open ended.
Yeah.
If I feel like making music, I'll make music.
Yo,
Okay, and yours is open-ended too.
you know what? I'm gonna do the chorus.
Yeah.
I'm going to twerk in the background.
Brent on production.
Yeah.
I have already said that they're gonna make a few campaigns that we're gonna be dropping where we will need a song track. And
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to entice Margs back in for a verse or two.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. But Emmanuel's gonna be on it.
You heard it here
You
first.
don't see it. You don't see it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Actually love it. I do want to say, just in case anyone brings up, us talking about Lil Uzi and saying he, him and stuff, because he did change his pronouns. I never covered it on Word and Road. It is they, them
Oh, he changes.
pronouns, yeah.
Mm.
But
I thought he was doing it for a joke. No, you know, Lil Uzi Vert, he messes around. He said he had a
oh yeah,
diamond and
no,
he
he-
said
he
that
did
cost
have it
something
though.
a million.
no, he did have it.
That wasn't real diamond. That cost that much money.
No, but he did get a diamond implanted.
Yeah,
in
but
his
he
head.
lied about the price. He made everyone
Oh,
believe
did
that
he?
it costs 100 million or something.
I feel like he should have. I don't feel like that was. I feel like the bigger joke was that he actually did it.
No, he didn't do it.
He did. He was bleeding. He got ripped
Yeah,
out.
that's it.
No, he done it, but he lied about the value of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the value just. I think what she's saying. The point is like you.
That you still did it. That you
I know.
actually implied.
No, to me, I wasn't surprised by that.
Really?
I was surprised about the lie about the value.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like the value's nothing.
Lil
I was
Uzi Vert,
more-
this is an eccentric guy.
Read what Joshua just said.
What's that?
Who?
Read what Joshua just said.
Marks, read it.
I can't see it.
Nah, Yusuf could read it.
Who said that?
Josh.
Yeah, this guy.
But yeah, so that's why we didn't say it. But it's funny because it's not actually, it's not funny. Sorry, take that back. But JT, because he's going out with JT from City Girls. She keeps
Brent, what comment are you referring to?
Hype will fund the video shoot.
oh for Marks and Ivan.
Oh.
So no
Look at that.
excuses.
They're ready to go. But yeah, JT, his girlfriend,
Mm.
she keeps getting it wrong, poor girl.
What do you mean?
So she'll start a sentence with like they, and she ends on like him. It's a whole. She's trying to understand it, but she's just making a mess of any sentence she says about him.
Even if you do understand, it just takes some getting used to.
Yeah, I don't think
it does. That's the thing.
It can be
And it was his
really good
birthday
for
the
that.
other day, and
Yeah.
she posted stuff, and people were like, "Is they?" And she didn't reply anyway. She just left it like that.
Good.
But yeah, I just thought I'd put that out there just in case.
Okay.
But,
Sorry, Uzi.
That's I have bad news for you, Marks. But let's get into Love Island the day after. What I think about it?
Why? I was on Twitter and I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Oh, you did watch it?
Oh.
Oh, so you know it's not ending?
Yeah, no, it's
The
not.
end's not- okay. I
Oh.
was going to say, because Yusuf was like, what? Yeah, because you missed it.
Yeah, so I asked you, who
Who
won?
won? I said, you don't even know. You don't even know. We're still here, baby.
No, because you was right. When we done the first match, you said
Oh,
it ends on
yeah.
the first, yeah? But
Yeah.
then when we sat done the things, we was like, why are they just going to
Why would
finish
it end on a Monday? Yeah.
That's why we just assumed it would finish on the thing,
Yeah.
but we kind of knew that anyway.
Yeah, when I saw the thing, when I saw the first look, I said, oh, yeah, no, you're lying. That you're actually lying. But we go again tonight. And I'm glad I hope some of you watch, who are streaming this live now, watch it so you can actually prompt us. Because, we forget things. But so start with Friday. We've got Friday and yesterday to do.
Mm.
Friday was just Gemma and Luca's date.
Okay, I definitely watched Friday.
Yeah.
Andrew and Tasha's date. They kind of
Yeah.
did a Kardashian thing with Andrew and Tasha. Had them wearing a leather jacket in that 40-degree heat. It's very.
Who was in a
it makes
leather
sense. Andrew and Tasha. Because basically, they did. One of the Kardashians, Courtney, I think Tasha got proposed to.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of roses.
Oh,
And
yeah,
whatever.
that was bare roses.
So they made a T and an A with the roses.
Yeah.
But then they made them dress like they were Kardashians too. Like how flipping Courtney and Travis dressed on their wedding day. And they had like a leather jacket on. And even Ian Sterling was like, poor guy, they got him wearing leather jacket
Yeah.
in 40 degrees heat. But it was nice, like
Yeah.
it was on a beach as well. It was cute to look at. But
Love Island, they put money and effort behind these dates.
except Paige and Adams. I told you guys, they did it in the order. People that were gonna be in the final got the nicest dates. Because Adam and Paige's on was just nothing. I would have been so jealous if I was Paige.
Yeah.
But they put a lot of money into it.
Mm.
I think apparently last year they had Teddy and Faye in Dirty Water and all sorts. But
They deserve that.
they kind of deserve that. So
What do you mean it had to been dirty water?
apparently the budget last year was just not
Oh, okay.
giving. So this year they really stepped it up. So it was a really cute day, and same conversation everyone had, just what they're gonna like their journey so far with the future and all that kind of stuff. But she was very emotional, and she was saying how she's finally found a guy who genuinely she feels like loves her for her, especially obviously with her disability as well. So she's very emotional, and she really, really took. You could tell that she really, really took in all of it basically. So it was cute. We're gonna ask something.
Just about the disability.
Yeah, because she's hearing.
I thought it was like gone.
No, because she's got an implant to help her hear, but if the implant's taken out,
Okay.
yeah.
Is it like a permanent implant though?
I'm not sure,
Because I've never seen the hearing aid.
No,
What do you
it's
mean?
there.
It's there.
It's
Oh,
right
is
there.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there.
But I think because of her hair.
Maybe because of hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't know
okay.
it was. I clocked on like into the season. That is
Okay.
actually the yeah.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so she really, really enjoyed it. It was really, really cute. And then Luca and Gemma, they had some Bali looking. You know when people are in Bali and they have the pool and they've got the
Yeah,
food there.
yeah.
They were like in the middle of the pool and then had someone playing a guitar or some whatever.
Mm.
And he made a joke. He was like, "Oh, I was gonna get his number for India because she couldn't play the flute." And then their thing was nice as well. But I feel like out of everyone, theirs was least romantic because I think with Gemma, obviously Gemma's very like, yeah.
Yeah.
She's not very emotional, like
She
physically
seems- she
emotional.
seems, like unimpressed. By
Yeah, but everything,
yeah.
by life. And then with Luke as well, like he does that thing where he jokes in an annoying way.
Mm.
So I feel like everyone else was being all cutesy, whatever, and he's just been like, I don't know, he's just being Luca, just annoying. So I must have asked her like, what's her highlight of the entire show basically. But you could tell that he was waiting for her to be like, oh, you, and she was like, are you waiting for me to say you?
Mm.
And she was like, no, it was the girls' day, basically. And then I can't remember what he said his was. But yeah, I feel like out of everyone's dates, obviously outside of Adam and Paige, that was flipping dead. I didn't like theirs. It was just boring.
Yeah.
And again, same conversation, how we started, getting this far.
Yeah.
Cheers to our final day on Love Island, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah.
Mhm.
And then what was interesting, this is where it picked up. Every couple had to vote the least compatible couples they felt. So they had to vote for 2 couples that they feel are the least compatible in the house. And I made a list of what everyone voted.
I think I zoned out, because I don't remember anything after the dates.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the biggest. This was the biggest part. Obviously, outside the dates, this is the biggest part of it. So basically, Tasha and Andrew, they picked Ekin and Davide, and they picked Paige and Adam. A lot like Paige and Adam was more because they were like, you haven't really had time and like tests like everyone else has, and also they can't get away from the fact of what Adam was back in the day, basically. So yeah, Tasha and Andrew picked Ekin and Davide, Paige and Adam. Adam and Paige, they picked Gemma and Luca, which is interesting considering Paige always up Gemma's ass. But she picked Gemma and Luca, and then she also picked Ekin and Davide. Damien India picked Ekin and Davide, and also Gemma and Luca. Ekin and Davide picked Gemma and Luca, and Adam and Paige. And then Gemma and Luca picked Andrew and Tasha, and Ekin and Davide. I think a lot of the couples picked Ekin and Davide out of being threatened by them. I think people know, because I'm not buying the whole, they argue a lot, they bicker. Yes, they do bicker a lot, but they bicker in about silly things. They laugh and they make up and they move on.
Yeah.
Luca is actually having heart palpitations over dumb stuff that he shouldn't be having, like over challenges and stupid things. So I really feel like a lot of them picked Ekin and Davide out of
They're
jealousy.
hating, man. Because they're starting to look stronger and stronger.
They
and
are
stronger.
strong,
Even
exactly.
yesterday, when it said that 4 votes and all that, it looked like you started hating them.
You started hating. It's basically everybody. Everybody picked them because there's 5 couples. Everybody picked them basically.
Yeah.
So they had the highest, but they got 4. Gemma and Luca got 3. Adam and Paige got 2, and then Tasha and Andrew got 1. But that's interesting because they got it from Gemma and Luca. So then they had to vote and then send in by text, whatever, and then that was going to be the elimination. So the couple and then the public had to vote who we wanted to save, and Adam and Paige got the least votes, and they were out of there.
Listen,
and I was so happy.
Luca was not impressed.
Luca's an idiot.
He was on some what in the white privilege
Is going on here. His
How
face
the
was
fuck
hilarious.
Can me and Gemma be in the.
You said we looked around.
Yeah.
He was like,
He was laughing.
snakes.
He was laughing at this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
When he said, 3 votes, he went,
yeah.
But even before that, when he just found out that they weren't safe,
Yeah.
it was already like,
you raggedy hoes.
but he was just thinking that this is ridiculous, like on some,
Do you know what's
this
fun,
don't make
actually?
no sense.
Do you know it's interesting you say that because on Friday's episode, when they were picking the couples, obviously they said to them, so you can't discuss this with anyone else, just discussing your couples, right? They were done picking the couples, and then Luca goes to Gemma, obviously, if anyone picks us, that would just be ridiculous. Like, that is just them, that's just them hating, basically. And then obviously they got 3 votes. Wow. He literally was looking like, what in the white privilege is going on here? But I was so flipping happy to see Adam and Paige go. Like, honestly, dying for it. I was so happy to see them go. But before the elimination, it was the parents. The parents came to visit.
Okay.
So, it was cute. I think the first couple was Tasha and Andrew. Her parents are really, really cute. Both parents are really, really sweet, actually. And they came, and her dad basically did like sign language of like how saying he loves her. But it's like, you can't really tell. I saw it, someone posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
Her parents are really, really cute. Like, you can tell that they're very like our daughter's very precious to us. And obviously with what she has to deal with, like they're very, very protective and stuff. But her dad is hilarious. Because he was like, yeah, we need to talk about use lot and the moving bed sheets every night. Like, we need to sort that out. That's how I know they're white, because black parents would never.
Yeah.
But and then she goes, no, the salon wasn't open. He was like, the salon wasn't bloody open. The salon was open 24/7, mate. He's like, you guys were always at it. I said, oh dear, that's embarrassing. But it was cute. And then obviously they like Andrew as well. Theirs was really, really nice. It was very, very, very cute. Both parents liked each other and had the talk and all that kind of stuff. It was cute. And then next up was Adam and Paige, I believe. And
Paige's mum, don't rate Adam, innit?
First of all, yeah, I'm sorry, I will never cuss anyone's mum, yeah. But Paige's mum is an egg. She is a problem. She said she preferred Paige being with Jax. Jax, who was insulting this woman and putting your daughter down. You'd rather your daughter be with a man, no, I'm not going to call him abusive, but a walking red flag than Adam that's not shown any red flags. Obviously, Adam's past aside, on this journey, he's been nothing but nice to her. Jax was calling her pathetic. He told her to fuck off. He told her all these things, and you want your daughter to be with that?
Yeah, but she's an older woman. She's from a different time, innit? So she probably thinks her daughter needs what she had.
Yeah.
Coming
Damn,
up,
man.
discipline and that.
I think this is why women are staying in stupid situations because the parents are saying to them, "It's not that deep. You be fine." This is boys with boys. Her mum is definitely
All
very
the
big on
parents are
boys
like
with
that
boys.
because not even the cut. Like when Gemma's mum never said nothing about Luca.
Yeah, Gem's
I
mum,
was
no.
like,
She's
these
an idiot as
people
well.
are crazy.
Sorry. Because she was all up in the Instagram comments doing, it's giving bullying.
Oh, yeah, but in
Then
your
when you
face,
get there,
yeah.
you're quiet. Unless they took
Because
that bit
even
out. but I
Luca's
doubt
mum
it.
said something.
Yeah, even Luca's mum, yeah. Even Luca's mum was at him like, relax a little bit. Like, you really like her, innit? Kind of thing. And what's her name? I don't know, Louise Owen? And she's all being, I was thinking, now you sort of fake. The only person that got a proper grilling was Dami. So unfortunately, his family couldn't be there in person because his sister caught COVID.
Oh, okay.
And it looked like they were in Madrid, I think. So she caught COVID, so they couldn't fly out. Actually, yeah, it would have been because his cousin was with her in the same room.
Yeah.
So he must have been there isolating. So he had to do his over thingy,
Yeah.
over Skype or whatever. And they were like, bro, what were you thinking? Like, why did you do that? They basically just grilled him on it,
He got
And
grilled
then-
from every angle.
mate. And then they were looking forward, and they wanted to speak to India more than they wanted to speak to him, to be honest. Then they met India and they said, we really like you, you're looking lovely and blah, blah. And then India's mum and sister, they were not playing. They were not playing. Because basically, as soon as Dami was like, okay, I just want to get this out of the way. I'm sorry. And they're
Like,
both
sorry
like,
for what?
sorry for what?
That
And he was like-
was some Jamaican shit. That was some
It's
Caribbean woman
literally-
shit. I was looking there thinking, oh boy, you don't.
He's about to get it.
These ain't gonna itch. But where she's a pussy,
Woo!
yeah, because I know Caribbean people very well. She's a pussy because she was on his neck, yeah, and
She's
she
on
weren't gonna come off his neck.
No, she wasn't.
Then she called him Deji.
She called him Deji. But I feel like she did it on purpose.
She done it.
She was like, so Deji?
She looked like she's gonna die as well, and I don't think she done it on purpose, yeah, because after she done
Really?
it,
I feel like she did.
she eased up on him straight away. She didn't. She was on his neck until she done that,
I
and then
thought
after she done it, she eased up on him.
I thought she was
I
being
don't think
petty,
she done it on purpose.
I really thought she was. I thought she was being petty.
Mm.
I really thought she was being petty.
I think it was genuine, man.
Crap.
I think it was genuine.
Because literally, Dami was like, oh my, not so, like literally made a scene. Everyone's
Like,
looking like, what are you
because
talking about?
that saved him. That broke the ice.
Yeah,
Even
broke
though
the
it wasn't
ice.
it wasn't a good thing because he probably thinking not again. Like,
Like,
that's what.
he was like, my name is Dami.
No, because realistically, yeah, they weren't. They was on his neck.
No, they
like,
were,
it was a
honestly, they were
grilling.
on him.
You get me? Like, they weren't
Proper, like,
breaking.
Because they were like, she didn't kiss Deji. She didn't do this, but you did this, and she like the three-way kiss. Explain that.
Yeah, and
was a lot.
it took that little thing to like lighten the mood.
To lighten the mood. Okay, that's true. Actually, yeah, that's true. I thought she was being. I just thought, yes, auntie, be petty with him. But when she said that, yeah, India was like, oh no, like mother, like daughter. It was absolutely hilarious when she said that. Yeah, so India's mum and his sister came. Who am I missing? That's it. Oh, I was saying with Adam.
What about Ekazu and Davide's parents?
Oh, she's speaking
So
in
cute.
Italian and that.
Honestly, their situation made me want to cry. It was just so sweet. So Davide's mum only speaks Italian.
Oh, is it okay?
And then she really wanted to hug. She was like, oh, my baby, I've missed you so much. She's like, I've just missed you so. Like, it was just so beautiful. And he was like, he knew his mum was going to come. He wasn't sure about his sister coming. And it was just so beautiful. And then, but the thing is, I still don't trust Davide. But I don't mind because I know that Ekin's coming out to her back. I've got some exclusive on her, but actually, I'll tell you guys in a minute.
Oh, that.
But,
I think I saw the same story.
yeah, about her making millions.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of her.
Making millions where?
She's going to make millions.
Basically,
All them get it.
there's a bidding war.
Yeah.
Two networks are trying to get her.
Yep. For TV show.
What, Turkish networks?
No.
No, I think
UK.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good.
UK, yeah. So
Yeah.
basically, let me read it. So it says, so ITV Love Island, the news article. ITV Love Island star Ekin-Su is at the center of a bidding war with huge brands desperate to secure her, including TV shows. The star is on the current series paired with Italian hunk Davide. An industry insider said to the Sun newspaper, Ekin-Su is hot property. Plenty of lucrative offers are already on the table. Quite a few makeup companies and clothing brands want to work with her and they're prepared to pay big money. And there's some TV offers as well. The well-placed source added, ahead of the final 2 episodes tonight and tomorrow, a bidding war has already started. Ekin-Su
Big up
is
her.
going to be a
I
star.
told you she was going to be a star.
So do you know
Called it
what?
from when she
Even if
walked in.
Davide is being fake, I don't mind.
Even her name's cold. Stands out.
I love it. I don't mind. Because you know what it is? So basically, when his family was talking to her, they're, oh, what do you think of Ekin-Su? He goes, she's an actress. And his sister was like, Davide, like,
Nah,
let's stop now, kind of
Well, up
thing.
until now, he's still calling her
He
actress.
said that to his family. And his sister was like, Davide, like, that's not nice kind of thing. I don't believe that, man. His trust issues are beyond Ekin. He's got trust serious trust issues. I wonder how tall he is.
So you don't think that she is acting? You don't think she is acting at all?
I think she might be, but I don't think it's like the way he's taking it personally, like unnecessarily. Because I think apparently even his family was saying that they didn't hold the whole kissing, the whole calling down the terrace thing, because they were like, it's only been 4 days. Their son can't even make peace with that.
I think she's just a showman.
I think yes, I think because when her family came in, honestly, I said this woman is from a family of main characters. Her brother's the exact same way. He came in, he said a new bombshell's arrived. I said, yeah. This family, this is how they are in the household.
You try to give Davide the brother talking to and all that.
Yeah, I said, you're 21, shut up.
She deserves the best, you know. Like, just saying, innit?
I said, you close your
man.
mouth and you put your hand down by your sides. You literally try to sit down. No, I said, put your hands down. You're actually a little boy. Relax yourself. Jesus is going on. But their family was really, really cute though. And like Ekin as well. I do think Ekin likes him, but I think that it's a thing where if she comes and realizes that he's just being stupid, he's easy to dump because this is going to be successful. She's not someone who would not, like, I don't think she would trade love for success. So that's why I'm like, you know, if he's playing her cool. But when she met his family, it was so cute. It's like, oh, you guys are so beautiful. And like, she was trying to speak Italian to them because he's been teaching her some stuff. So she was like saying it to them. Like she's proper like, it was really, really cute. Their scene, I think out of everybody, was warmed my heart the most. And then her mum, obviously, his mum really likes Ekin. And then her parents, her family as well, like him as well. And they said, you know, it was cute. But it was interesting to me though, how all the parents, they were all like, oh, I knew that's who you're going to be with. I knew that's who you're going to be with. And when I voted as well, I voted for you to be with that person. Oh, shut up. Close your mouth. But yeah. But I think out of everybody though, people were disappointed because Ekin's brother, when he's on After Sun, he does a lot of talking. He does a lot of talking. Like and people were like, why didn't you do that same talking? But I reckon it's edited because Damin's family was saying how a lot of stuff was edited out. Yeah. And then, and then Gemma's mum didn't really give. You know, we're kind of saying that, you know, Luca peeped that Michael Owen was in there. So he looks like, because literally the camera was on him, then they walk in and you just kind of see him just put his glasses back on, like, all right, you didn't bring him.
The Ballon d'Or winner hasn't arrived, so.
Yeah, but it was cute. It was really cute. It was really nice. It was like everyone's all proud of them. I was saying as well about Adam as well. I thought, obviously we know Adam came on the second time for a rebrand, but I feel like in a way it's kind of like a personal redemption. I feel like he's trying to genuinely clean up his image. I kind of believe that he's grown and he's changed a little bit. Yeah. Because basically his dad came on and I don't know if it was his friend or something. And he got very, very emotional in the confession room. Like, very emotional. He was like, I think his dad said, you know, they both basically said, you know, he's a lot more mature this time than he was last time. Yeah. And they were saying how, you know, you've changed. Like, you're a different person kind of thing. We're looking at a different person. And he was saying, you know, he came in wanting to be himself, but then he met Paige and he feels like Paige's niceness and just being the sweet girl that she is, fake sweet girl, is why he's changed kind of thing. And it was sweet. I think he kind of got emotional because his dad said, you know, he's proud of him and stuff. But Paige's family don't like Adam. I told you guys, his mum was doing whatever she's doing, but they were very against. Like, they just don't like him. Like, when they were gonna, because basically they meet separately and they meet the family together. Oh, okay. And she was at her family. She's like, can you just play nice, like, please. Serious? She just has to be like, play nice. And I just didn't understand it. But again, I told you guys, her mum's a problem. Her mum is very shocking. But yeah. So then they got to the recoupling and Paige left, and that is the best news I've had all week. What was her reaction? Just so her reaction. Yeah. It was just like, I feel like she wasn't surprised. Okay. It was weird because basically when they said Tasha and Andrew, I thought they were saying the couple that were leaving, not the last couple that was saved. Yeah. So she looked at them like a smirk. I said, this bitch. Serious? And then I clocked it's because she's leaving kind of thing. But I don't feel like she was shocked, to be honest. I felt she kind of knew that her time was up. But I know because of the way she acts, I feel like part of her probably thought, they're not going to kick me out. But girl, bye, basically. And then obviously they were, you know, they did the whole, you know, the British thing of, don't you dare, when someone wants to cry, don't you dare. That whole stuff. And yeah, everyone's kind of sad to see them go, but it is what it is, man. They've only got one day now. It's just the one day today. And that'll be that. But I was glad they left. I do think that, I mean, Yusuf, you were saying that you feel like Adam held it back. Yeah, I feel like his reputation dragged her down a bit. Like, he came in late. Yeah.
People didn't really endear to him because they know his reputation from before.
Yeah.
He was looked upon as a gimmick, someone to come into the show, shake things up. So I think
Yeah.
his union with Paige, no one took it seriously
Yeah.
because he was a plant.
He basically has a plan,
Mm.
yeah.
They put him in the house to cause trouble. So
Yeah,
who's
basically.
going to take their
And he
union
didn't.
serious?
I feel like he tricked the producers.
Yeah,
I really feel like he was going to come and cause trouble
yeah.
to antagonize Jackson, but he didn't even get to because Jackson's like, do you know what, I quit.
Hmm.
But yeah, that was cute. Also, the other day, Deji, get Deji on the day after. I keep saying this.
Yeah.
But basically, Deji must have said how it was obviously talking about like a love stuff that gets cut or whatever.
Mhm.
They said, I'm going to give you guys an exclusive. He said when Natalia and Ekin had that argument and
Who's
Natalia
Natalia,
said
by
to
the way?
her, huh?
Fake and
Natalia.
Fake and Sue.
Who's that? I saw her name on Twitter. I was like, who the hell was this?
No, you were on holiday.
Oh.
The girl, she came in, one of the bombshells, she came in.
Yeah.
She's Brazilian, but you can tell she was kind of low-key compete with Ekin
Oh,
and she was
okay.
out as soon as she came.
Oh.
But yeah, so she came on. But basically, she and Ekin kind of got in a little walk because she liked Davide.
Yeah.
And Ekin knew that, but Davide told her no.
Yeah.
So Ekin was trying to poke her a little bit, being like, oh, what kind of pizza do you like?
Mm.
And she's like, oh, nothing pineapple. And she's like, oh, me and Davide like pineapple. And Davide was like, I don't like that. So they started the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then they basically had like a pancake wall
Yeah.
thing. But basically, during that exchange, Ekin was like, do you have a problem with me? And she's like, I don't have a problem with you. Maybe you have a problem with yourself. Then she's like, I don't have a problem with me. I'm Ekin. And she's like, Ekin who? Apparently, Ekin said to her, Ekin, your mum.
Whoa.
Yeah. But Deji was like, they didn't cut that out. They didn't put that out.
Okay.
They should have.
That's
But I was very
what
proud of
your
that.
mum, you know.
Yeah, because don't you dare. You came in here trying to be me, trying to get my man. They're going to ask who I am. Bitch, you know who I
How come
am.
she came and left so fast?
Because she played the game wrong. So when it was her and some other girl that came in,
Yeah.
and two boys, right?
Yeah.
The boy that came in, one of them said, I'm going straight for Danica.
Yeah.
The other guy said he liked Ekin Su, he liked this person.
Yeah.
He basically liked people that were already taken.
Yeah.
She also came with another girl, Lacey.
Mm.
Lacey said, I like the single guy, Deji, and put all her energy in there.
Yeah.
Natalia was doing, I like Adam, I like
Yeah.
Davide.
Yeah.
The game has gone too far for you to turn anyone's head. You're not that great.
Yeah.
Respectfully, sis. Do you get what I mean? So they were out. So both of them were out, and then obviously eventually then Davide,
Yeah.
not Davide, Deji and then Danica left anyway.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they were the first two out, basically.
Makes sense.
But yeah, she said Ekin, your mum, and I said, I love Ekin. I love Ekin so much. I've said adore that woman.
Ekin Su.
But tonight will be the last one.
Predictions.
Finally,
This is
he's
it now.
winning.
He's winning Love Island.
Whew, I voted Damien India to win, but I don't think they're gonna win. I just want them to be higher than fourth because I feel the black couple are always fourth, and I need that broken this year.
Mm.
I want Gem and Luca to be fourth.
Yeah.
I think they
Definitely
might
want
be.
Gemma and Luca to win, but they might now.
Sorry, we missed a part.
What?
So, when they vote, they voted least compatible people, blah blah.
Mm.
Luca was really upset that they had 3 votes,
Mm.
but he didn't confront everybody. No, he didn't. He decided to confront the black couple. Why he did that? Oh, also, praises, India and Dami did not get 1 vote. They were the
Yeah.
only safe ones.
Yeah.
He decided to confront Dami and India
Mm.
as to why they voted him.
Yeah.
Because basically they were in the room, yeah. So Adam was packing to leave.
Yeah.
Someone's packing to leave. It's all about them.
Yeah.
Not with Luca. He's there looking like he was like a flipping, someone farted in his face,
Yeah.
all long face or whatever, making a whole thing about it. Then he's like, and everyone's like, you know what, no hard feelings. So initially they said, no hard feelings, whoever gets voted.
Yeah.
We all have to do this. That man is forgetting that he also voted for 2 people, right? He even voted Tasha and Andrew. That's deep when Andrew finds out. So anyways, he then was like, oh, like, he's like, obviously it is what it is, but, like, it's just interesting that, Gem and I were voted for.
Yeah.
And everyone owned up. David was like, I can't lie to you. I voted for you guys. Andrew was like, yep. So did I. David was like, yeah, man, I voted for you too,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But isn't,
And
isn't there how many's left though?
Exactly, there's 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay,
knew
that
already.
point.
He worked out already.
Yeah, he-
'cause
yeah,
knew
he-
Paige,
yeah.
he knew Paige didn't vote for them.
Yeah, he knew that they were like who kind of
Mhm.
voted for them already. Then he started to confront them. And he was like, "Oh, like why?" And the Indian Dami were like, "You guys like argue about little things." And they were like, "The way we worked it out was we had to look at everybody who is least compatible and what you can do with outside." They were like, "You in
Mhm.
here?" They're like, obviously in the real world, yeah, like Gemma's not gonna be licking guys' chests.
Mm-hmm.
But they were like, in the real, if someone asked her for a picture, you look like the type to make a seat, like to make a big deal out of it. So they were
I
like,
ain't gonna go crazy when I was preaching. She's like, I don't know that.
and then
Like,
India was like, I think you might. Because basically, when they got saved by the public, when the four of them were up there.
Mhm.
Then they got saved to sit down, right?
Mm.
When he sat down, this is him. I'm gonna have a bloody good time tonight. As if you're not gonna do anything, you punk. You're not gonna do anything. And then India was like, okay. So anyways, they confronted India and Dami, and they basically just said like, listen, we had to vote for some people, couple people.
Mm.
We do feel like you guys are not the most compatible. But I feel like they were trying to be nice because in their private conversation, they were saying how he definitely likes her more than
Yeah.
he likes her.
Yeah.
Gemma likes him. And also, they're not really sure Gemma's really
Into him.
in there like
Yeah,
that.
I'm the same.
And it showed because when they were talking with India and Dami, only Luca was talking.
Mm.
Gemma didn't care. Gemma was like, all Gemma said was, listen, they voted what they voted. They have their beliefs already. There's no conversation we're going to have here that's going to change anything. So, yeah,
Exactly.
like this is a pointless conversation kind of
Yeah.
thing. And then when they went and sat down privately, he was like, oh, like, I just love how you are. Like, she literally did not care because I feel like they were speaking her mind.
Mhm.
And when they left them, Dami and Indy said, Dami and Indy were like, do you see how Gemma didn't say anything? Because she knows we're right.
Mm.
She's gonna dump Dami as soon as she leaves. And then he for some reason, Luca, he's so delusional. He thought that was a good thing that she didn't speak up for the relationship with Dami in India. And he was like, oh, I love how you didn't say anything. I love you very much. And she was just like, yeah, I love you too. They're a waste of space. But anyways, I want them to come
That
forth.
Love You Too was weak as well.
Very weak. Very weak.
You want Dami India to come forth?
No. Gemma and Luca.
Oh.
They need to be the first to go.
Yeah.
I want Dami and Indy to come second. I want the winners to be David and Ekinsu and Dami and Indy to come second.
Mm.
But I don't see the British allowing
Doing that.
two couples of ethnic minorities. The whites can't come third.
But Tasha and Andrew should not be in the top two.
No. But they will be. Because apparently the people in the old people's home are going heavy with the votes.
Was it?
Yeah, some girl was saying how she works in a care home and literally like they all love Gemma and Luca and Tash and Andrew. But I think because they see themselves in that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They see the suffering.
I think the smart prediction would be Tasha and Andrew
Yeah.
or Gemma and Luca. But I'm going to put my chips in the middle of the table. I'm going to go out on a massive limit and say India and Dami are going to win.
Do you know why I don't think Gemma and Luca will win? Yeah,
Fuck it.
because Gemma comes from a privileged family. It's not going to sit right in this inflation times for her to win 25k
Mm.
when she's already rich.
But then she could do something with that branding and say, you know what, guys,
Give it to charity.
give it back.
No, we don't
she-
care.
she could.
Sit down.
Or just
It's an
ask her dad
opportunity.
to donate 25k.
Yeah, to match it.
And pretend that it was
Imagine.
hers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think Ekin and Davide might win.
That's what
I reckon. I think their PR is so strong.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be the winner of the show anyway.
She's
Even if
definitely
she
won
don't
already.
win it officially, she's gonna do the One Direction.
She's
thing.
already won.
Yeah.
She's already
You get
won.
me? So
Yeah.
she's gonna
Sis
be
is
the winner.
winning
Yeah,
heavily.
she's going to be the biggest. Who do you think is going to be the biggest man to come out of the show? Like who's gonna
Man?
have- who's going to have the best post Love Island career?
Hmm.
Out of the guys,
I can't think of one person.
no. You don't think anyone has
Stick
potential?
around. Dammy.
I think he has potential.
Dammy.
He has
interesting.
a personality.
I'm just thinking that if you just not to say that, but like in say let's just say that 2-3 years time, how many of them might even be seeable somewhere, like just for whatever reason. Maybe
Mm.
Dammy could
I
be.
don't
Dammy's the
see
only
it.
one who I see
Because I don't
has
see
something.
the rest of them. I don't know what they're doing.
If you go by
Yeah.
followers as well,
Oh, definitely not if you go by followers.
because
No.
he's on like 200-300, something like that.
Who has the most out of the guys?
Luca, Jax and Luca, I think.
Okay,
Their followers are quite high. But again, they're white men.
but I can't see what
Lucas.
Luca's niche is.
USP, nothing.
Or USP.
Insecurity.
Yeah,
That's it.
what's his USP?
He has nothing but
He has nothing.
insecurity and weird tattoos.
Yeah. Whereas Dammy, I can see Dammy doing modeling. I can see him doing fashion. I can see him doing.
Yeah. I can see him doing fashion.
I
Actually, he
mean-
did do fashion before he went to the house. to be
Yeah.
fair. I can see that.
I can see him doing
And
acting.
actually, yeah, I can.
I can see Dammy doing a lot of things.
Actually, yeah, I can.
Luca, I can't see
ASOS
nothing.
edits and all that kind of stuff. I can see that.
Yeah, even just
Luca
being a
and,
proper like Instagrammer.
Even Davide, I think Davide. But I feel like Davide, because he's associated with Ekin, I reckon.
I can see Davide doing something fitness. I can see him doing modeling. I can see him. You know what I mean?
Davide, because he could be annoying though, where he's so arrogant. It's like outside of Love
So
Island, what would
annoying.
people tune into him doing that? We watch him every day because we have to. If
Yeah.
that makes sense. Like,
I find him annoying.
outside of
can't
this
do it.
show, I don't know if people are going to tune into him doing anything
Yeah.
consistently because what do you want to see him do? Like, it's
I
just-
agree. Not much is going on with him. But who do you think? Who do you want to win? No, okay, who do you think will win? Not who do you want? Obviously, Black excellence, but
I think Andrew and Tasha
will win.
will win. I want
Yeah.
Ekin-Su to win.
Yeah. I think actually, yeah. Especially with like Tasha, she's the first disabled. She's the first person on Love Island with a disability.
Yeah.
It would be groundbreaking if she did win.
But I don't think they should vote because of that.
They will. They're voting because they're white anyway.
I'm trying to see if anyone in the comments is saying who they think is going to win.
Oh yeah.
I need Damia. Sorry. Yeah.
You need Damia out.
I thought I read it wrong, but I didn't. Damia.
Oh yeah, Damia. That's their.
Yeah, I need Damia at least second.
Yeah, at least
Luca-
second, man.
Yeah.
Luca and Gemma will win. Ekin first, India second, and the other things. Luca and Gemma are gonna.
ETC.
Luca and Gemma are gonna win.
Mm.
Boom, 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 boom.
If Luke and Gemma win, that'd be bad. I can't lie to you.
Someone said they believe Ekin Su deserves to win better than Davide.
She's carried the show on her back. Her back must be terrible. They book her a massage when she comes out. They don't carry this shit like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, man.
Yeah. Damia for the win, man. Damia for the win.
Damn it for the win, but they won't. So yeah.
Also, explain this to me because I've always wondered.
Yeah.
Fiat 500
Mhm.
Twitter.
Mhm.
Where did that come from?
It came from Molly May season.
Okay.
Yeah, the young white girls.
So the young white girls drive Fiat 500s. Wait.
Yeah, it's like a white girl car.
Okay.
It's-
though.
Yeah,
Essex
it's-
bird and that.
Yeah, I think it just randomly came about.
Oh, 'cause I always
Someone just
thought,
like calling them Fiat 500.
Why do they
stuck.
choose that car to be
They are
represent-
them
to-
little
Because it's very on brand, yeah.
Them
To
little young
represent.
Essex birds get them
Yeah.
for their first whips. They remember Gucci made the print and that. They lost
Yeah.
their mind.
Oh, is it?
Fiat 500s, yeah.
Okay.
That
That's
is
actual
their
thing.
brand. It's an
Yeah.
actual thing. That is
Okay.
their brand. If you're in the traffic
Yeah.
and you see a Fiat 500,
Yeah.
you can bet any amount of money what that girl looks like inside.
Oh, is it?
It's always a white girl who you just see that is like a Essexy kind of
Okay.
night out with the girls kind of girl.
All right. Let me
Yeah,
see.
that's where it comes from. But yeah, we'll be here to tune in for the last one. I'm out for a party. I might drink on air. Because boy,
What? Bring back the decoration.
no, too
No?
far. Actually, you know what?
You
It's
might
the
as well.
last
The last
one.
day,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
Yes,
saying.
it's the
See?
last
Don't shoot it
one.
down, man.
Yes, it's the last one. We're gonna go all out. All out tomorrow.
Brent,
to
can
finish
we
this.
get drinks and stuff? Can we get like a platter? In the table?
Cocktails in the morning. Let's go.
It's also a big day tomorrow.
What's the big day?
What's happened to her?
It's your
Oh, it's my
Oh, your birthday.
birthday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes. Do you know what's? And I really said it was a perfect gift because I wouldn't have to talk about Love Island on my birthday.
So now we've got 2 reasons to celebrate, Brent. Come on.
Exactly. Get the drinks out.
Emmanuel's done that, to be honest. I'd planned the whole flipping shebang.
Oh, for my birthday. But I still don't know what it is.
We
though.
can still do it.
That's true.
You still do it, Brent.
Yeah,
if I come in here and
still
it's
do it.
just dead, I'm gonna come at 8 o'clock just to make sure you have it already and set up.
And please make sure it's inclusive.
Well,
Okay.
vegan options. When it's your birthday.
Plant-based options.
But you know what? Let's get into our last bit of headlines for the day.
Okay, so the Algerian Prime Minister is looking to promote English in school instead of French. So the Algerian President, Abdelmajid Tebboune, has said in an interview that Algeria, which is a former French colony, will start teaching English in primary schools later this year. He said French is a spoil of war, but English is an international language. Yeah, Algeria gained independence from France in 1962 after a bloody 8-year war that continues to complicate relations between the two countries. Arabic and Tamazight, which is spoken by the Berber minority community in Algeria, are the country's official languages. However, French continues to be used at institutions and the administration of business, which is more and more becoming a point of contention. In the interview, the president was responding to growing demands from academics and undergraduates. They say English should be offered as a subject earlier, as it is the language of instruction at university for those studying medicine and engineering. Under the current curriculum, English is offered at secondary schools to students from the age of 14, while pupils start French when they're 9 years old. A bit of a history lesson. A similar initiative was launched in the early 1990s for parents to be given the right to choose between French and English for their children at junior school. But it caused outrage in France, not in Algeria, in France. And a pro-French lobby within the Algerian government called for the scheme to be dropped. In the end, the education minister ended up getting sacked. The question is, how do you think the French will take this time around? What do you lot think? Quick one.
They won't listen.
No. First of all.
We are attentive.
Because I'm thinking, ideally, I don't want to speak the native languages anyway.
Mhm.
But just because I know the French are being petty,
Mhm.
because I wasn't really for the English thing.
Okay.
But now, since we got to the end of it and I see that the French are dictating
Mm-hmm.
where they shouldn't be dictating, teach people them the English.
Yeah. This is
The
what
French are gonna be mad
have been doing. Yeah, this is what they've been doing though in other countries that they colonize as well, man. They're upset. You know what I mean? That people want to kind of break away from using the French language and stuff like that.
Nah, power is mad, you know.
Yeah, that's what
It's
they do, man.
wild.
But yeah, the next headline is a sad one. Rest in peace to Bill Russell. Bill
That's
Russell,
mad.
yeah, man. He's the NBA legend. So Bill Russell, the NBA great who anchored a Boston Celtics dynasty that won 11 championships in 13 years. The last two, he was the first black head coach in any major US sport. He also marched for civil rights with Martin Luther King, and he died at the age of 88. His family posted the news on social media saying Russell died with his wife Janine by his side. The statement from the family said, Bill's wife Janine and his many friends and family thank you for keeping Bill in your prayers. Perhaps you'll relive one or two of the golden moments he gave us, or recall his trademark laugh as he delighted in explaining the real story behind how those moments unfolded. And we hope each of us can find a new way to act or speak up with Bill's uncompromising, dignified, and always constructive commitment to principle. That will be the one last and lasting win for our beloved number 6. The NBA Commissioner Adam Silver said in a statement that Russell was the greatest champion in all of team sports. He said Bill stood for something much bigger than sports, the values of equality, respect, and inclusion that he stamped into the DNA of our league. At the height of his athletic career, Bill advocated vigorously for civil rights and social justice, a legacy he passed down to generations of NBA players who followed in his footsteps. Through the taunts, the threats, and unthinkable adversity, Bill rose above it all and remained true to his belief that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity. Dating back to his high school days, he'd won 2 state championships, 2 NCAA titles, a gold medal in the Olympics, and of course, 11 NBA championship titles
That's wild.
with the Boston Celtics, plus 2 titles with that same organization with him as a head coach and a player at the same time.
That's a
Yeah.
legend.
Yes, 100%. So yeah, man, rest in peace to the great Bill Russell.
Peace.
And our last headline, England. The Lionesses win Euro 2022.
Yeah, you had a great opportunity to say that they brought it home. The women brought it home. They brought what the men couldn't bring home.
What is the it though? Because it's not the same trophy.
You sound like a hater. And I hope your ass gets cooked for this. Sorry?
Wait, how many black people are in that team?
There's 0, innit?
I'm not fighting
Is it
for black today.
0,
You're the
no?
pro black one.
0.
Nah, there were a couple.
Yeah, I think there's a few of
There's a
them.
couple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Is
go
there?
with what Brent said. I believe Brent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a couple. Well, I support. You know, 'cause
Last, it came home
Mhm.
by women.
Yes, so England created history by winning their first major women's tournament in the dramatic Euro 22 final against old rivals and 8-time champions Germany at Wembley. Substitute Chloe Kelly scored from a corner to send the raucous crowd of 87,192 people, crazy, into a frenzy with 10 minutes of extra time remaining.
Wow.
She waited for confirmation of the goal before taking off her shirt and waving it around her head while being lifted into the air by her teammates. It was a monumental day in English football, and Serena Weigmann's side showed they were equal to anything the strong and physical Germany threw at them. Ella Toon had earlier come off the bench to score the opener in normal time before Germany's Lena Magul set up a nervous ending when she equalised in the 79th minute. There were scenes of jubilation in the stands and an outpouring of emotion by players on the pitch at full time as the magnitude of their achievement began to sink in. They gave the crowd their money's worth, which, by the way, was the biggest crowd in the history of men's or women's Euros.
And you're telling me the trophy was not the same.
It's
You're a
crazy.
hater, man.
It's crazy. No, I'm giving them their props, man.
Mm.
A lot of people came out to
Really?
support.
Yeah, no, I think there was a lot more support this year.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
They give out
really
free
well.
tickets and that, man. You gotta stop the foolishness. Fuck, man. Big up the Lionesses, though, man. Let's move on, man. I'm good out of here. Fuck are we doing here, man?
We still got paid to get there.
What are we doing here?
They still went though. I ain't saying they generated money in ticket sales. I'm saying people went.
You're a hater, man. You're actually. What do you mean? It doesn't matter. Free ticket or not.
Because I'm not
there's
gonna lie,
people still
Bugs. If they give me a free ticket,
Alright,
I'm not going.
Exactly.
I'm not going with a free ticket. But people actually went, even though you know what I mean.
It's coming home, man. Let's go to the parade, man.
He came home.
Came home, man.
There's no
Came home.
parade.
Ain't there no parade?
I ain't getting no parade.
Oh, I can go. I'll go.
You know, I thought you meant the parade doesn't done it.
And you know
I
what?
don't know what I thought you meant.
You know how I know that it took a difficult, even like some of the group chats, I'm thinking, rah, the man them are talking about football right now. I said, what football's on? In my mind, I'm thinking, why are they talking about football?
Wait, you didn't watch it?
No, I was out.
Oh, you can't miss the
Yeah.
final, man.
Did you watch it?
I was out.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Did you see that goal?
No.
What's her name? Tula or Tooney or something like that. That chip was exquisite. I wanted Russo to score because she plays for United, you get me? So I want to champion her.
Do you think I want to see the level of toxicity you possess? Do you reckon in your current state you can compete with women footballers?
With me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not even fit.
If you were fit?
Oh, probably. What? It's a physical game, just physicality. What are they going to do to me?
No, obviously you can beat them in certain things like.
What they're gonna do to
No, I'll
me?
just play centre back. What are they going to do to me? What's the striker going to do to me?
You think you could walk into that team?
I'm just saying.
Start. No,
Just
no.
think about individual
No, no, no.
matchups. I'm not talking
Could
about
you
anything.
start?
It's just say I said I'm going to play centre back here.
Could you
Where's
start?
my matchup? What's the striker going
Could
to
you
do to
start?
me? If I'm
could
fit.
you start for the England women's team tomorrow?
I don't know. I ain't seen all of them. I don't think so though, because they're professionals. But I mean,
Miles doesn't respect it.
Huh?
You don't respect
I
it.
haven't seen them. I don't know what level they play at. I don't know how good they
They're
are.
professionals.
Yeah, but
for women.
professionals for women. I don't know what good it is.
That's what I'm trying to ascertain, that you lot are like, because they're women, I can walk into that team tomorrow.
It's not because they just won the flipping World Cup. Tell them play Chelsea's under 17s. See what happens to
No,
them.
but I'm asking you.
Under 17s?
Tell them play Chelsea under 17s quickly. Let's see what happens.
Now you're
first.
ridiculous.
And
Yeah,
let's check.
Sorry.
No, let's
it's-
just check the levels
No, no, no,
quickly.
no, no.
Chelsea under 17 boys or girls?
Boys.
No, wait. Stop there.
Check
Is
the
this
levels.
group under 17s?
Check the levels.
These are
quickly.
grown ass women.
I never said that they're gonna win or lose. I said let's check.
No, the fact that you're saying
No, but-
they should go
no,
in
but- no,
What?
but-
under
no, but Mark,
17s.
They can play the under 21.
Marks, but
You
Marks,
think them girls can play the under
I was
21?
gonna say the men,
What,
just the
men's?
men. Period.
You think they can play the under 21 men's?
no.
That's why I gave them a decent level.
Are you guys sorry? No, because you guys pissed me off today. Brent, are you hearing that? Do you understand why I'm shocked, Brent?
No, because
Understand that I believe that some people are going to know that Yusuf started this.
no, I didn't.
And it's live, bitch. So they got you in 4K.
No, I'm happy I'm starting this. You know what I mean? Wait, hold on. Why are you confused?
Because I'm like, respect them enough to just say, just play with your age mates. Don't put
No,
them
you know what it
against
is?
kids.
No, because you're not deep in levels of football, innit? And
Yeah.
what he's
No,
trying
but
to say,
I get
what he's
that.
trying to say is 18, 19-year-old, 17-year-old boys are very good at football, innit? To the point where they might be better than older women.
Yeah, but these women, so in women's football, there's under 17s and under 21s, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. I think so, yeah.
So,
And
so
that's,
clearly
and,
these
and
women
that's the team that Mars can walk into.
yeah, but these no, but these women have graduated those levels to get to the level they're at where they bring home a cup that men haven't been able to bring home.
Yeah, but they're playing amongst their own peers.
Yeah, but why is it that they're here, but you want them to play kids?
You know,
Stop playing kids, like,
male
they're
kids
not
though.
14,
They're under
you're not-
17.
You know, he's talking
And
about
they're
like,
grown
playing
women.
the men though, right?
I know that.
Yeah, but
I don't think, you guys don't understand it.
yeah,
Sorry.
but they can't play against the proper like men's.
Why not?
What? It'll be like 200-0.
All right. There's a famous clip here.
Nah.
There's a famous clip here of,
This is wild.
I think it's Crystal Palace. It's
Okay.
Balassi. When he's, remember that clip? When I think it's Crystal Palace training, the men went over to mess around with the girls, innit?
I ain't seen it.
And Balassi's running through the women's team like they're not there. Like nutmegging them, running circles around them. Like he's taking them for idiot, like Malcolm say. Taking them for idiot. Like there's levels, innit? There's levels. Trust me. That's why
I don't know about
that's
under
why
17s, man.
that's why his answer was, I think I could walk into the women's team.
I don't know what you think the women are doing.
No, they're playing at a professional
In the
level.
spare time?
I couldn't play in
Yeah.
their team now. I couldn't. Not me personally.
Yeah.
But some
Pick up the
people-
women,
I'm
man.
giving women their respect. I know what my strengths are. When it comes to strength, do I think I can walk in there tomorrow and be stronger than everyone? Yeah. Football-wise, no. They'll walk all over me. They're professionals.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Brent, could you walk in and...
To be honest, I haven't seen their football skill level. So I would need to see them playing.
Oh, knock it off.
No, Brent being PC.
And plus, I'm not actively... If I was,
Never thought they would come.
Lester, if I was still playing football, like I did when I was younger,
Yeah.
then I would actually say, yeah, I reckon I could walk into it. But I haven't played football for years like that.
Brent,
Okay.
Brent, I think you got pushback for that comment. What you got anything to say about that?
I don't understand. I mean, I don't need to be the fastest.
Here we go again. Speedy
Not a
Gonzalez.
callback.
Speedy Gonzalez over there.
If you,
Steven!
Daddy. If you talk about conditioning, they'll probably have it on me. Right?
Yeah.
But skill is skill. If it is that you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, of course. Of course.
Mm.
But I'm talking about everything in totality. You know what I mean?
No, I honestly
This
didn't
is
watch
in
the
the
England game.
comments.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the England game, so I don't even know the level of skill that
That they
they're on.
possess.
That's why Marx is saying, let me see them with the under 17s, because them under 17 men are highly gifted individuals, right? So I need to see the level of the women before I can actually make that particular.
So in the
someone
comments
said-
said Australian women got smoked by under 15s.
Damn.
I'm not sure if that's an
Right.
accurate statement there.
Well, let's get into dinner here. But
Yeah,
big up
man.
the women.
Yeah, of course.
They brought it
100%,
home.
man. They did well.
Big up you queens.
Like you said, they did what the men couldn't.
They did. Like women tend to. Yeah. Dinner here.
This could be short, sweet, simple. I think because we spoke about them before. You get me? I think it should just be a collaborative effort. You get me? I think today's done out here should just be Neyo and this girl.
Okay, do you know what? Okay, wait.
What? Go on.
Wait. I realized I never got to read his statement. So can I read you his cheeky statement
Alright.
and then can you deliberate again?
I got it. Read this.
Okay, so he said, after he done all the mess he did, right? He said, for the sake of our children, my family and I will work through our challenges behind closed doors. Anyway, personal matters are not meant to be addressed and dissected in public forums. I simply ask that you please respect me and my family's privacy at this time. When he was dicking up women up, down, left, right, center, across the globe, he wasn't private about that.
But you know what it is, yeah? Everybody's got to take responsibility for their actions and accountability, yeah? She went and spoke and put it out in a public forum, yeah?
Yeah.
You see, before she done that, I didn't even know that bitch existed.
Same.
You didn't know,
Same.
but people knew because she'd been getting DMs
No, but
and
what I'm trying to say,
messages.
she's the one that made the scene. She made the scene.
Did she?
I didn't even know she was alive. I didn't know she existed. She's made it public knowledge. She put it out there. So she put your dirty laundry out there. And all this stuff. You're big on karma. You just know what it is. You can't be lying down with dogs and then want us to be upset when you got fleas.
Mm.
You get what I'm trying to say? What are you talking about? So she knew what she was doing there. So she's got to take accountability. He is also a piece of shit.
Okay.
You get me? He's also a piece of shit. And I didn't know that he done that vasectomy thing, yeah.
So
And
I feel like it gives him extra piece
I
of
know
shit.
they're not related,
comment.
they're not connected, but you're going to be done at for that too. You know what I'm trying to say? Because that was rude. I said he held her hand through the surgery. But again, and his old baby mum, she's done her too as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mark, stop it.
No, because she...
Everybody, you're done out here. You're done out here. Everybody's done out here.
You're done at You're done at She didn't even... She made man hold her hand through the surgery and then didn't even like follow up to see what he done.
Trust.
Can you imagine?
You always say you want women to trust. And she did that. So, I mean, your
That's
words,
not
man.
trust, man.
Within
She didn't even
reason, man.
That's
Like,
She didn't even ask.
like, she did do your due diligence, man. That's sod's law. The one time you don't...
If anything, shows she doesn't even care.
Oh, take it too far.
You didn't
What's
ask
your
how the
problem?
surgery went.
Take it too far. Take it too far. Too far, eh, man. Always you.
Yeah, but Neyo disrespecting your gal, running around, sleeping with these women. She's big on the unprotected theme. So that means that's your bag, and that means you're paying extra for that. You get me? Because clauses that they usually like protection. You know what I'm trying to say? So that means you're paying extra for the rawness. You're doing too much, man. You're doing too much, man. You got big songs. Everybody, she says you're a narcissist. We should have knew you was toxic from when you wrote To the Left. Or what's the song called?
Yeah, to the left, to the left.
Yeah. He
Everything
wrote-
you own in your bags to the left.
We should have knew you was bad vibes from when you wrote that. Because hearing Beyonce sing it sounds lit. But knowing that's your
You
song,
wrote it?
oh, brother. Yeah.
Different, man.
You're a piece of shit still. So I think it's a collaborative effort. I think you're both done at air. I think obviously you're done at air for the part that you played
Yeah.
in your fuckeries. She's done at air for blowing it up and putting it out there to everybody. Yeah. You're just both done at air. I could keep going, you know, because I could just do bare done at air because I hate Will Smith's face.
I think no. Let's do a special. Go on.
I hate Will Smith's face. Like
God.
what he was to us growing up, to what he is now,
It's a shame.
It's horrible, bro.
It's a damn
Like his
shame.
demise has been televised.
Yeah.
Like, you were someone.
Yeah.
You used to just your name just used to bring joy to people's life. You just used to smile just thinking about you. And now we just see your crusty face just sad on the TV all the time, chatting shit about your girl that loves Puck. The fuck are we doing here, man?
This is a eulogy, boy. You're killing him.
Blood. His face annoys me. He's the shell of a man he used to be. You get me? Hey, they're all done out here. All of them are fucking done. I'm done. Let's go to the outro.
That's hilarious. What's the music, bro?
It played.
You know.
I did it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's gonna have a field day, that one. But no, this has been an amazing show. Great way to start the month. This is episode 69 as well. Guys, we're nearly 100.
Saucy.
Okay. Okay. I shouldn't have said that. My bad. But we also appreciate everyone who joined us on the live. We'll do a recap. Actually, let's do it now. Any shout outs from the lives?
Let me shout out the
live crew, the kids there.
listen to them. All right, let's go. Shout out to Laura as always.
Big up Laura.
She is
Our favourite girl.
She is active. Shout out to Chi. Shout out to Mother Boof.
Okay.
Rebecca M. Register MK. Dan Richards. Kim Lee. K19 Silent.
Okay.
CH Ghost.
Was it DJ as well that helped us with
Imi's Snow Globe.
Yeah.
Mariam.
Was it All Star? DJ All Star.
Yeah, DJ.
DJ All Star. Night Stark. JB. JB's been active. Whoa.
Okay.
Joshua Benet. Like the list goes on, man. Shout out to everyone who's tuned
Now we
in.
appreciate you guys, man.
Ade B. You know what I mean? You guys have made this a more fun show.
And this was a surprise as well, so because we didn't put it out. So we appreciate you guys as always. Do subscribe if you're not in the comments and you're not subscribed. As Corey would say, you're a thief. Okay, don't be a thief. But follow us on all our social media platforms as well. The day after TNB, share our videos, comment, do all that great stuff. We're also on TikTok. You can send voice notes, text messages in to 075-6484-1073. If you would like to inquire about the show or feature on the show, email the team at thenewblack@thenewblack.com. Black is spelled with an X.
No, sorry, Yusufa is the comments.
Yusufa!
Shout out to Yusufa.
Hey, Yusufa!
Yusufa Cisse. My jigger. Say that.
I might be extremely intoxicated. Tomorrow, I might just come in for the gala rundown. I might come in at I might just do 10:30 to 11 and just tell you what happened. I don't know what shape I'm going to be in the morning.
You know what it is? Don't go sleep and come in your clothes. No, sleep in your clothes and come in with the clothes on.
That could potentially.
Yeah.
If you come in your dress, I'm going to roll under the
Listen, it's all on the cards. Don't be surprised if I'm coming there in my suit.
No, come in the gala. It's going to make great content. Come in the outfit.
Who knows what the night holds for me? If that's what happens, if I wake up in my suit, then
Cool,
we'll see.
Brent, can you hold him accountable to this?
Brent don't put nothing past me.
So,
What's killing me that you actually come in a suit and then the Love Island segment, you proper wear the flower head around. But no, man, we appreciate you guys. As always, we'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great Monday.
Ciao.